Yes? Yes, are we working? Are we working? I think we are working. Hello, everybody! You hear the stream and you see the stream and hear the music? Cool! Hi, Agent Core! Hi, Cosmic Ink! How's my volume? Am I a bit too loud? Or is the music too loud? Or not loud enough? Or... Also, I'm like... I really wish I could get it without my overlay, but that would require more time that I don't have. So, yeah, the egg's back. Okay, wait. I think my microphone is overtuned. Hold on. There is something going on here. What? Oh my lord. Let me just turn this on really quick. Okay. Am I just like too close to the microphone? That could be it. Okay, so if I talk like from like over here, my posture is a little better if I sit like here. Okay. You got affiliate, nice, yes! That is the announcement I want to share with everybody. I'm officially now a Twitch affiliate. Thank you guys so much. It's all because of you guys. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to be an affiliate. So that means now we have some fun stuff that you guys can do. We have channel points now, which I called ribbons. Ooh, what is this like little green stuff here? I don't know what OBS is telling me. But yes, now you can farm channel points. I put in a few rewards that would be kind of fun. Especially on days with egg day. Because, here, I can demonstrate really quick. So, there is one that I have here that I believe is eat stuff at the egg. And so, if I redeem it, you can go and throw stuff at the egg. And I did put a few things in there that would hopefully make things entertaining. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Feel free to suggest any like channel point ideas you guys may have. But I plan on adding a few more stuff, but yes. Alright. Today we are going to be playing Egg Got Scrambled with puns. That is a good pun, I like it. Alright, today we are going to be playing Witches times Warlocks, suggested by Agent Core. Thank you so much. And I haven't played this like at all, so I have no idea what to expect. But I will say it looks cute as fuck, that's for sure, so I'm excited. So let's go ahead and get started. And oh, you guys are gonna see that I'm gonna have really bad whatchamacallit, voice acting, so bear with me. Especially because there's pretty guys. Alright, let's go ahead and get started for now. Ooh, I can create my witch? Oh, that's so cute. Alright, well, obviously, I have to be Saphira. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, I could be like a male witch too. Yo, that's dope. I like that. Ooh, voice.
Let me try.
Let me try?
Let me try.
Ah.
Let me try.
Ah.
Let me try.
We'll do this voice. I feel like this matches mine fairly decently. Ooh, I can be a little bit darker. I can be darker. Ooh. Well, we'll stay there. Hair color. I got blonde. Male witch is warlock. Ah, that is true. Oh my god, I could have black hair. Yes. White hair. Can never go wrong with white hair. That's the title of the game. Yes, it is. Alright. Oh, and you can choose your pronouns. That's dope. That's cool. I like it. Alright, let's get started. Hopefully me saying my name isn't gonna be a pain in the ass, but we'll see. I might just turn into Saf, honestly.
It's love, love, love.
Oh, it's love, love, love that makes the world go round, round, round. Oh, God. You have to listen to me talk. Another flawless night. Once again, love is triumphant. All thanks to the weeks of dedicated hard work of yours truly, the incomparable, the one and only, Saphira Nightshade.
Dun, dee, dun.
Why can't you sing everything, main character? Da da da, it's love, love, love. Da dee da. Oh no. I'm dying. Tonight, two souls who had been searching their entire afterlives for each other have found one another at last. Tonight, two hearts that used to be lonely are beating as one. All thanks to me.
The best matchmaker in Dwimmermere High.
I like this. Saphira Nightshade, the one, the only, da da da, best matchmaker in Dwimmermere High. Da dee da.
The only one.
Hello. Zero, huh? I don't think I should voice act. Okay, let's try something. The only matchmaker in Dwimmermere High. A blue-skinned apparition steps out of the wall right in front of me. Eek! I jump back, lose my balance, and nearly fall over.
What's the matter?
You look like you've seen a ghost.
I have.
I have, yes.
Oh, yeah.
No, why can't they just voice everything? I would have never guessed. Oh, wait. Oh, thank you for the subscribe, Bacon. And yeah, you got the first subscription. Yeah, you did. Wait, what happened to my activity thing? What the hell? Oh, it's because I closed this, didn't it? Oh, shit. Wait. Oh, no, it's right here. Okay, hold on. There we go. Everything should be fixed now. You got affiliated. Congrats. Yes, streamer, I did. And yes, you did win, Bacon. Congrats. And you got the founder's badge. Thank you. Oh yeah? I would have never guessed. The apparition hovering a few inches above the pavement is Zero, my poltergeist classmate and childhood friend. Oh, dude, I got a sick childhood friend. I snicker at his obvious jab. He has quite the natural born talent for it. Oh, bacon and egg. Wait, I like that. That's great. You're looking as strict and frowny as ever, Zero. Where have you been? I was waiting all night. Oh, waiting.
Smile for me.
Why don't you smile more often? You look sweeter than candy corn when you smile. Dots. Looks like Zero won't be showing me that sweet smile of his tonight. Anyway, I have actually been busy on a very important errand.
Yeah, right.
You were just out matchmaking again.
Of course.
Of course I was out matchmaking.
Don't you know?
When evil comes knocking, whether due to external forces or a certain summoning incident in a lab that we are not going to bring up for yet the 100th time, Zero,
I must do it.
I must quell the beast by finding its one true love. After all, I am the one and only Saphira Nightshade. Da da da! Best matchmaker in Dwimmermere High.
Again.
The dummy. You're the only matchmaker in Dwimmermere High.
Naturally.
I'm so superb at matchmaking, no one dares to compete against wonderful me. ... All we need is stuffed dumpling, and then the circle will be complete. Actually, I think my sister is still streaming. She's making cheesecake. I didn't check, though. But yeah. I don't know if she'll drop by, though. Zero brings his hands together, slowly and horribly, in 1, 2, 3 sarcastic claps.
So?
May one inquire if the one and only Saphira Nightshade found any... Oh god. My chat box is blocking again. Found any time between helping the undead find love and romancing evil spirits to study for her exams. This a visual novel? Yes, it is. Legado Muse. What is her Twitch name so I can check out her channel? My sister's Twitch name is Scratch Dumpling. I don't remember there's underscores though. but she has a dumpling icon. But yeah, cheesecake. It was like a Final Fantasy 14 cheesecake. Exams?
Yes.
Yes, exams.
Of course.
Oh, exams. Of course I have, silly.
Yes.
They are promptly bookmarked in my calendar.
Well,
I just haven't had the time to really buckle down with a good witch's brew and spellbook.
I will.
But I will.
Ha ha ha.
I like his laugh. Folding his arms, Zero smirks at me with a rather sardonic glint in his ruby eyes.
Pray, tell me.
When, pray, does the incomparable Saphira Nightshade think her exams are?
Huh?
Isn't it Halloween? I'm sure I have much more time than you think.
Wait.
Saphira, when do you think is Halloween?
Well,
Halloween is the most important day in a witch's calendar. However, these days, I've been so busy with matchmaking a certain evil spirit, every day seemed just like any other. I cannot say for certain. The last time I looked at my day planner, but it couldn't have been that long ago.
maybe.
Halloween is in 2 months? Maybe 3? Or maybe 4? Oh, I think about the scene in show Friends when Rachel and Chandler were eating cheesecake off the floor. Oh no.
Halloween is next week.
Halloween is next week. I'm fucked.
What?
I don't know which is more terrifying. The way Zero is glowering or what he just shouted.
No way.
Next week?
Yes.
Next week.
Really?
Halloween?
I cannot.
Yes,
believe-
Saphira. I cannot believe you forgot about your exams, much less Halloween. But Zero, a lot has happened since the start of the semester. And you know my memory has a tendency to be fickle. Oh my god, mood.
Don't you know?
On the first week, I almost got tangled up in a mistaken identity crisis with a corpse's bride.
Thankfully.
Thankfully, he was understanding once I matched him up with the undead body of his dreams.
And then,
Not long after, an evil spirit teen tried to banish me for getting his mama date.
and then,
Must I mention a certain summoning incident in a lab that is still not up for discussion? Zero sighs with an exaggerated shake of his head.
It isn't.
Your memory isn't bad, it's selective. I throw up my hands and surrender at his comments. Nothing I said was going to break down his wall when he gets like this.
I don't know.
I don't even know what the exams are about.
So,
Exams will be a series of magical obstacle courses. You need to use the magic spells you were supposed to have learned this year, too.
Oh.
Spells? Oh, you mean like the glow spell?
yes.
Yes.
I remember.
I remember Miss Magwitch cast glow in her first class. The demonstration was absolutely dazzling.
Yes.
Yes, about the exams.
Yeah.
Maybe I can cast it too, and dazzle the examiners into passing me the wonderful matchmaker of Dwemermere High. Yeah! Dots.
Let me try.
How did she do it? Let me try. Glow! I wave my hands grandly, the way I remember Miss Magwitch doing.
Glow.
Light! Come on! Glow! Not a glimmer.
Why?
Zero, care to give me a hint as to why I can't cast glow?
Because.
Because you're a witch. Only true sorcerers can cast spells purely by magic. Witches like yourself must use potions to cast spells.
Oh.
Oh.
I cannot believe.
This is basic knowledge. Have you slept through the classes the whole semester? A sheepish grin spreads across my face before I can stop it. Maybe. I've been staying up pretty late. Oh, that's also a
May I
mood.
remind you?
Unless you study properly from now on, you're going to fail your exams and be expelled for being a witch who can't cast one single spell.
Really?
Oh, will they really expel me? Just because I can't cast a single spell? Zero's looking at me in that horrible way of his again.
Think.
Love that
about
guy's hair.
it.
Oh my god, same. I love his whole aesthetic. I really like the art style. This is great. You'd be the one and only witch in the entire history of Dwemermere High to be unable to cast even a single spell. Being expelled is far from far-fetched. Think about that for a moment.
Help me.
Zero, help me. Teach me to be a spell-casting witch. And maybe date.
Let's
I think that's how this works, right? No? I don't know. Let me think about it. Nope. Eh?
May I remind you?
Every night for the last 3 months, between all the ghouling and excessive matchmaking, I kept warning you to prepare for exams. But did you ever listen? But, Zero, you try to listen to anything while being excessively haunted by an evil spirit. Oh, wait. You try to listen to anything while being excessively haunted by an evil spirit.
You said so.
You said the spirit summoning incident was not up for discussion. ...
Did you?
So, did you ever listen to me? Guess not, or I'm sorry. I would choose I'm sorry. I have to do it.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Don't use those puppy dog eyes on me, Saphira. They won't work this time. But you're the only one in the world who can save me, Zero. You're so cool and knowledgeable and I know you're always looking out for me.
Save your flattery.
I'm not. Now save your flattery and go away. Wait, but you came and bothered me first. I let my shoulders droop.
I understand.
After all, you've done so much already.
I'll work hard.
I'm going to study really hard. Harder than ever before. These next 7 days.
And
He's such a
then-
sass master, lol. Right? And if it still isn't enough, and we never see each other again after I'm expelled next week, then I'll miss you, Zero, my dearest friend. I gave Zero a sad little smile, then turned to limp tragically away. 3, 2, 1.
Wait,
Zero.
Zero?
I guess.
I know, right? I want a childhood friend like him, damn. I guess I have no choice but to help you once more. But don't count on it happening again.
Thank you.
Really? You will? Thanks, Zero! I spin exuberantly, celebrating my little victory, and throw my arms around him. They slip through him, as usual.
Hey!
Hey, quit it! It'll take me ages to reform myself if I get disintegrated. So close to dawn. Sorry. I'm so happy I can't help it. You're the best, Zero!
Stop.
I said stop. There isn't much time left before daybreak, and you need all the help you can get.
Pay attention.
Now pay attention. I'm only going to explain spell casting and potions for witches just this once. Oh god, okay. Your day is divided into 3 segments. Early dawn, crimson dusk, and witching hour. Ooh, spoopy. Okay. Oh lordy. I'll have you guys know I'm really bad at these kinds of games. I hope it's easy enough. You can pick an activity to spend your time with during each time segment in the activity menu. Make potions, buy potions, learn spells, and part-time job. Okay. Make potions. Oh, okay. Just will advance your time into the next segment. So only buy potions doesn't. Okay.
Ah, dawn is coming.
Oh, was that it? Ah, dawn is coming. ...
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Saphira?
Hmm.
You look so ephemeral and fragile now, as if the slightest wind could whisk you away.
Because
That's because the sun is nearly up.
that's how it is.
That's how it is for poltergeists like me, doomed for life to only walk the night.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping me tonight, and, well, for everything.
Work hard and do your best.
Well, work hard and do your best. I, for one, would prefer it if you didn't get yourself expelled, if that makes a difference. If it isn't for how transparent he has become, I could almost swear his cheeks are a tinge brighter than before. Silently, smiling his elusive, sweet smile, Zero fades away with the onset of day.
I will.
I will, Zero. I promise. I'll work hard, pass the Halloween exam, and make you proud of me. I will. I swear it. Oh, click? Okay. The windows of my house are brightly lit, and when I try the door, it swings inward with ease. Which means...
Damien.
Damien, I'm home!
Welcome home.
Welcome home, Saphira. Oh dear. Here's a... Well, got another voice I'm gonna butcher. You're gonna see that I'm like barely trying with my voice acting. I'm sorry. I hear my housemate, Damien, shuffling down the staircase, welcome me with their shy smile.
Help me.
Damien, help me!
Huh?
Oh? Tonight didn't go well?
Uh,
The worst! Tonight was just dreadful! I can try, but I don't know if I...
You see,
matchmaking isn't my forte, and you never needed any help before, so the voice acting is lovely. Oh, thank you.
Oh.
It helps that they have like their own like little voices that I can kind of like try matching like their tone anyway. Not matchmaking. Of course, I don't need any help with matchmaking.
The best matchmaker in Dwemermere High.
I'm the best matchmaker in Dwemermere High, and I intend to keep it that way. Then,
Well.
studying. I give myself a fright thinking about the possibility that I might be expelled from school.
Don't you know?
Don't you know that exams are on Halloween, which happens to be next week?
Of course.
Of course I do. Everyone does. Hang on.
Wait.
Zafira, don't tell me you just found out. I look at them teary-eyed. Oh dear. This isn't the most opportune moment to ask, as Damien must be busy with their own studies too. But I gave zero promise, and I intend to do everything I can to keep it. And studying together is more fun anyway.
Damien!
Damien, the most dependable and studious friend I have. Oh, the most dependable and studious friend I have. You're my only hope. My housemate looks both embarrassed yet happy at the same time, and that's how I knew I had them exactly where I wanted them. Oh
Really?
no. Don't be manipulative, main character. Really? I am?
See.
If I crammed these books all by myself, I'd probably end up setting them on fire, then catch fire myself, then die miserably.
Please.
You've got to help save me from my ultimate demise. Please? Damien hesitates, but only for a second, before nodding, just as I knew they would. I'll try and do what I can to help you, Safara.
Thank you.
Thank you so much! Without a moment's notice, I fling my arm around them in a big, cheerful hug.
Be careful.
Careful! I'm still not finished assembling the parts. Ooh, Frankenstein. I jump away at once, careful not to bump off a limb or two.
All right.
You're already doing maintenance again?
Yes.
Yes, my previous arms are falling off and one of the knees started creaking, so I had to buy new parts from the human shop. Oh dear. Did you get a good price or so? That's where you've been. Now I'm gonna go, did you get a good price? Get that deal. Are there any good bargains lately? You can't let Mr. West rip you off. You're his #1 customer after all. They gave me a small, humored smile.
Yes.
Yeah, the human shop has an influx of parts that they're selling for cheap because, well, a big pile of human corpses was recently uncovered. Or so Mr. West says. Wink wonk. That Mr. West sure is a bit shady, isn't he?
Maybe.
Maybe, but the human parts he sells are fresh and cheap, just like his potions.
Right.
Potions! I snap my fingers with both hands as the next step in my master plan for passing my exams falls into place in my head.
I remember.
That reminds me, I should go to the human shop to buy potions. I'm all out, and I can't cast any spells without them.
All right.
That's a good idea, Safara, but are you sure you can afford to?
Why?
Whatever do you mean? Aren't you kinda, broke?
Oh.
Well...
You're right.
By the way, Damien's pronoun is they. Oh! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to misgender them. Oh god. You've already spent all your allowance on hosting matchmaking parties, right?
Yes.
Yep, that evil spirit only wanted the most fancy stuffs and wouldn't give me a rest until I complied.
How?
Wait, how do you know that?
Well.
Because yesterday you had to borrow money from me for lunch and a little extra for a light snack.
I forgot.
Ah, oops, I forgot. Oh, this is bad, really bad. Even if I do learn enough spells to pass the Halloween exams, it won't do me a lick of good if I don't have the potions I need to cast them. And there's no way I have enough time to concoct all the potions I will need while cramming spells simultaneously. There has to be another. Safara, listen, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Maybe.
If you need the money to buy potions, maybe you can, try asking Mr. West at the human shop for a part-time job? Ah, yes. Harvesting humans. Are they hiring?
Exactly.
I heard Mr. West needs more hands that are attached to living bodies. I mean, to help out because of that big consignment of corpses the shop received. That's why it said they gave me a smile earlier. Yeah. And with everyone busy studying, I think that you'll have a good shot at getting a job there. If you want to, that is.
Perfect.
Perfect. I'll head there at once.
Wait.
After you wake up tomorrow. Their sudden shift in tone took me by surprise, to say the least, and I put on a good pouty face. But?
No.
Go to bed, Saphira. You look exhausted and you need to rest.
But
I'm
No.
serious.
You see,
If you won't go to bed now, I'm not going to help you.
wow.
Wow, such a surprisingly assertive threat coming from you.
um,
I do what I need to.
All right.
All right. I know you mean the best for me.
Yes.
Heading to bed now, my liege. I take an exaggerated bow, and Damien laughs softly but doesn't leave their spot until I've gone all the way up the stairs and into my bedroom. They're keeping a good eye on me. Hawa! Maybe Damien is right. I'm way too sleepy now to be applying for part-time jobs if I actually want to end up getting hired. My bed looks so soft and warm and inviting. It took me a day to figure that out. Oh. And my eyelids suddenly feel like a ton of bricks. Tomorrow, I'll work really, really hard. Tomorrow, Z's. Darkness takes me gently into a sweet embrace. 8 hours of uninterrupted beauty sleep is the most magical spell in the world. I went to bed last night feeling like a lobotomized zombie with a head stuffed full of decomposing brain matter. This morning, I stretch out my arms, fully resurrected as a lively and youthful matchmaking genius.
The incomparable, the one and only.
Saphira Nightshade. I sing haughtily as I bounce down the stairs. Good morning, Saphira. You're looking energetic. I am energetic, that's why. I feel like I can take on anyone and anything.
excellent.
Even Mr. West in the human shop?
Uh,
Huh?
Um,
Aren't you applying for a job at that human shop today? Since you're
well,
broke and need money to buy potions, which you need to cast spells, which you need to pass the exams on Halloween.
oh,
Oh, no wonder I'm in a good mood.
I forgot.
I forgot all about exams and potions and casting spells and being broke. Now I remember. I count each little, terrible to-do list on my fingers, and my cheery, good mood evaporates like a fine mist in the morning sun.
See you later.
I'm late. I have to hurry. See you later, Damien.
yes.
And good luck, Saphira. I hear Damien call softly behind me as I dash out of the house.
All right.
Good luck. Yep, I'm gonna need it. Ding, ding, ding. The cracked antique bell chimes eerily as I push open the creaky old door of the human shop. Oh, there's no human parts around. What a shame. The shop is as empty and silent as an open grave, which means it isn't open yet. Probably. Looks like I made it just in time.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh my.
Oh, my. What do we have here? A cutie has happened into my parlor. Behind the shop counter stands a little girl, her chin on the edge of her... wait. Oh, on the edge of her palm. She's eyeing me up as a spider would to a particularly delectable fly. Oh no, don't do that.
Herbie!
Herbie! Today's produce just arrived, and it's still fresh, being alive and all. Her voice echoed lightly through the shop, and from somewhere upstairs, an unseen voice hollers back. I'm busy, Carmilla. Butcher it yourself. Oh no, don't butcher me. But butcher?
No way.
Oh wait, I'm not produce.
Mm-hmm.
Really? She tilts her head pointedly to the side with obviously dubious regard.
But
Are you quite certain? You look a lot like produce to me. I am no mere human.
the incomparable.
You behold in
the
your
one and
company the
only.
incomparable, the one and only Saphira Nightshade.
Nightshade, huh?
Nightshade.
Girl witch?
Oh, okay. She says the line for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it. Mm-hmm. What happened to see you in school before? Wait, I'm not in school. Impossible, everyone knows me, or you go to school too? I'ma do. I feel like this is more in character. That's impossible! Everyone in Dwemermere knows me.
Why?
How can you be so sure?
Well.
Because everyone has come to at least one of my famous matchmaking parties, of course.
Oh.
Matchmaking? Oh, you're that Nightshade. The charming girl straightens up and dazzles me with her professional, sunny smile.
Welcome.
Hello there, my name is Carmilla. Carmilla. How may I assist you today? You see, I'm looking for a job.
Huh?
Now? If you're a witch, you should know that you have exams in 1 week's time.
For the last time.
I am a witch.
Well.
And I know I have exams in a week, but I'm kinda really broke. And those gaudy matchmaking soirees must cost a pretty penny.
Yes.
Yes, which means I can't afford to buy potions. Which means you can't cast spells.
Well.
Which means I won't be able to pass exams, even if I know how to cast spells.
Huh?
Even if?
Uh.
Even though.
Oh.
Which means I watch her swiftly calculate my unfortunate circumstance.
And so.
You'll be the first witch ever to be expelled from Dwemermere High for not being able to cast a single spell.
Right.
Exactly. I mean, exactly what I don't want to be.
Now.
Whilst I understand your trials and tribulations, I can't help you.
Why?
Why?
You know?
You see, Mr. West, the proprietor of the human shop, already has someone to run the store for him, and you are looking right at her. But I need the money.
Yes.
Who does it? At this point, I am a tad desperate and blurt out the first idea that comes to mind.
Maybe.
Could I maybe work for you?
Mm-hmm.
For me? Both her eyebrows raise in interest.
Yes.
Yes, someone as talented and clever as you shouldn't be working for others. You should have others working for you instead.
Wait.
You mean as a manager? Not simply a manager. Think bigger. Supervisor, director, visionary leader.
You're right.
True, I do belong to an ancient and distinguished noble family.
Yes.
The common people should serve me, not the other way round.
Yeah.
And I can't believe the proprietor is making a girl as beautiful as you stand behind a counter all the time.
Right.
Right? I'm wasting away behind this silly table, aren't I?
Naturally.
Definitely.
See?
With your brains and your looks, if the proprietor has you out and about, charming the customers, I bet the turnover of the human shop will increase tenfold.
Huh?
Only tenfold.
Of course.
100-fold.
I like it.
You make many excellent points. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
See? That would be quite useful to have working for you.
Please.
Put in a good word for me to the proprietor, please.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try. No guarantees. She winks.
Herbie.
Herbie, today's produce wants to work for me and I like her. Can she? What? Work for you? Please. Gosh, her voice is suddenly so sugary sweet that I feel like a diabetic going to cardiac arrest just listening to it. Oh, all right.
And so.
That means you have to pay her a salary and all. Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And that means you also have to give me a raise. Excuse me?
Yes.
Because I'm her supervisor now, aren't I? You can't pay me the same as her. Swear I thought I heard Kirby. The manipulation arc begins. Oh my god, mood. What? All right. Camilla turns her back to me. Oh, Carmilla. Her hair bouncing lightly against her shoulders. She clasps her hands together dramatically.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on your new job.
Amazing.
Amazing. Was it magic?
Of course.
Of course it is. Vampiric magic, to put it simply. My very own brand. Ah. Vampiric charm. A devious little notion strikes me.
Wow.
How did you become so impossibly good at it?
Practice.
Oh, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect, you know.
I'm sure.
You're being way too modest, I'm sure. She purses her lips against the back of her index finger.
Maybe.
Maybe I am. There's a lot of talent involved too, naturally.
Can you teach me?
Can you even teach it to a witch like me?
Of course.
Of course I can, if I want to. Why do you want to learn it anyway?
Well.
I was thinking it might be useful for asking the proprietor for a raise.
Yes.
I mean, just for the sake of my Halloween exams. Wink, wonk, wonk. I'd be ever so grateful, Carmilla. After all, you're the only vampire in this world who is intelligent. Wait. Who is intelligent enough to teach me magic in just a week. Please? She considers me thoughtfully, tapping the tip of her chin before passing me, or before pausing to give me her final verdict.
Oh.
Oh,
All right.
all right. It could be you may have some talent for it too. We shall see. Ha ha ha. Once every day, your character will work part-time and earn money. Okay. Alright. While working part-time, some events may occur that can be solved by using the right magic spell. Solving these events will earn you an extra amount of money. Okay. By choosing part-time job from the activity menu, you can work an extra shift. Okay, so it's just extra shift. Okay. Got it. Little Witch Safair, da-di-da, the one and the only, la-la-la. Today, I found out that the proprietor of the human shop is incredibly shady, and his storekeeper is a sweet-talking vampire. I also got a job so I can buy potions, and a new friend to teach me, wait, is that riveting? Yeah, riveting vampiric magic, yeah! I pumped my fist into the air, cheering at the sign of my imminent victory. The Halloween exams are going to be a piece of pumpkin pie. I like pumpkin pie. Suspicious noises are coming from the dingy back alley behind the human shop. What's going on? Cautiously, I peek into the decrepit alley. Oh, there's a hand sticking out. Hoo-wah! A mountain of reanimated corpses and body bags crawling its way to the human shop. From the upper floor of the shop comes the sound of metal and glass crashing onto the floor. What did you say? Not again!
Don't you worry.
Don't worry, Irby. It's only the delivery from today's produce. She giggles while giving me a twinkling glance. Then Carmilla turns her attention to the hideous monstrosity that just made its way to the door.
Now,
Leave it out on the doorstep as per usual, Lawrence.
All right.
Okay. The mountain of body bags halts and plonks onto the ground. The person who... Wolf Boy? The person who was hauling them straightens up and dusts off his hands. Oh, it's a cat boy? A what?
wow.
How can... Oh no, this main character. At least she has a personality, I'll give her that. That's a lot better than some other visual novels I should not name. How cute! A real-life cat boy! I've never seen one up close before, despite being a witch.
All right.
So many cats, but no cat boys. Plus, he must be a really strong cat boy to carry so many body bags all the way to the shop.
Stop.
First of all, I am not a cat, and second of all, I have a name. Hold out your paws and say, "Yeah, cat boy." I'm fucking dead. I wave my loosely held fists in the air at him, and he puts both hands on his hips and drops his head before letting out a long sigh. Evidently, my frightening appearance has unhinged your wits with stark terror.
No way.
No way, you don't look frightful at all. Can I give your fluffy ears a pat? A cat boy, my only weakness. Oh no, bacon. Grr. Before or after I bite your hand off.
Wow.
Such a feisty cat boy.
I'm a werewolf.
I'm dying over here. Yeah, not a cat boy, a werewolf. Eek! Werewolf! Where?
Of
Right.
course.
Right here. He places the tip of his index finger against his chest. You?
Yeah.
Yes, a werewolf. A lichen. A Lucaro. Me. But werewolves are all scary and stuff. Precisely. At last you concede the point. But you're not scared at all. You're adorable. Grr. I wish I could growl. I'm not gonna try because I can't growl. Wowie, you're growling again and look like you want to bite someone's hand off. Because I do. If you are done infuriating me, I will take my leave. With unutterable dignity, the cat boy, werewolf, strides past me, chin high and ears bristling. How strange. Hey, what's up, Forwarded? Yo, what's up, chat and Saf? What's up? Welcome to the visual night party. We just made we just misspecied a werewolf into a cat boy. Well, not we as in me, it's you know. That sounds gas. I begin to inquisitively stroke my chin. What? He stops mid-stride. You're really adorable. He doesn't like being called that way. What was the log? Hold on. A big wait. How strange. Okay, how strange. Okay. Should I say you're really adorable or he doesn't like being called that? You're really adorable is teasing him. But he doesn't like being called that. Might be more in his affinity? I don't think this really matters, TBH, but... I'm gonna call him really adorable because he is really adorable.
Don't you know?
The more you try to seem scary and intimidating, the more adorable you look.
Stop.
I'll need to get going. It was nice seeing you guys for a bit. Oh, okay. Thank you for hanging out, Cosmic Ink. Have a good rest of your evening. Happy gaming. Thank you. You as well. Call me adorable one more time, and I shall. Upon cue, he breaks into a string of savage, guttural noises. Too bad Lawrence is part of the DLC. Wait, there's a DLC? What? I didn't see nothing. I want him. You don't like it when someone calls you cute or adorable, do you? The werewolf begins to rub the sides of his head in a circular fashion. So kind of you to finally put the pieces together. No, in fact, it makes my temples throb with a vicious fury. Sorry, I'll remember not to in the future. Probably.
Good.
Not just a cat boy, but a tsundere. No! Very good. ...
Hold it.
Hey, God. In the future?
Yes.
For sure.
Why?
You expect for reasons apparent only to yourself. We shall have cause for further association?
Yeah.
Yep, I want us to become friends. It's not every day I get to meet a werewolf as cute and as scary and intimidating as you. Grr. Alright, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But just this once.
Well...
Premium pack. Oh, I might invest in that premium pack. Your name is Lawrence, right? That's what Carmilla called you earlier.
Yeah.
Indeed, you have the advantage of me.
Right.
Oh, what? Oh, my name is Saphira. Saphira Nightshade. The one, the only...
I know.
Yes, I know.
Of course.
You know? You know. Yes, of course you know. I don't want your services, mind you. I already have too many admirers inquiring after me for a chance to scratch my chin or ruffle my ears.
All right.
Don't worry, I won't try to set you up with anyone.
Good.
Good.
Yes.
I'll only try to make you, teach me magic spells and potions. Lawrence was starting to nod when he flung his head up in surprise.
How?
Let me get this straight. You, a witch, are asking me, a werewolf, to teach you how to brew potions?
Right.
That's right.
Fine.
I see. It is not my hearing that is faulty, but your intellect. Oh, I love him.
Well...
Well, sometimes I do wish I went to class occasionally.
But
But what can a werewolf like me teach, even to a truant witch like yourself? You're a werewolf, right? That means you're very strong.
yeah.
This is true.
And then...
And have superhuman senses. And look scary and intimidating all the time. Correct again.
Right.
Then teach me spells and potions that'll let me be like you.
Yes.
I bet being strong and scary with superhuman senses can help me pass my Halloween exams. I clasp my hands together and shake them up at him in a pleading fashion. Desperation seems to be an unfortunate, reoccurring theme for me lately. It is possible I can do so. It may even be possible for you to be able to learn a thing or two if I do.
Yeah.
Hip hip hooray!
But
But that doesn't mean I'm going to.
Why?
What? Why not?
now,
What can you possibly offer to make it worth my while? My undying friendship?
no.
Don't need. My eternal gratitude? Useless. My premium 24/7 matchmaking service? Good
No.
grief, no!
Well...
Then what would you like?
Hmm.
Meat. Lots and lots of meat. He stretches his arms and folds them behind his head.
You know.
More meat means less time hauling corpses, and I, for one, will welcome the break to do something as simple as teach a few spells.
All right.
Meat in exchange for teaching me spells, huh? Okay. All the meat you can eat for as long as we both shall live. You swear? Oh, don't swear that. He's gonna eat you out of every Korean barbecue place. Pinky promise. For a moment, Laura stands still and silent, obviously awed by the generosity of the one and only Saphira Nightshade.
All right.
I accept your offer.
Yeah.
Yay! I return home, tired and footsore, but very, very happy. Damien, I'm back!
Welcome home.
Welcome back, Sephira. My housemate hurries to greet me, looking a lot sprightlier than they did this morning.
Well.
You finished doing maintenance already?
Yes.
Yes, you were out a rather long time, and I was getting a bit worried. Did everything go well?
Yes.
Everything went fantastically. I got a job and made 2 new friends.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. All thanks to your idea, Damien.
Right.
Now, I will have money for potions and 4 people to help me prepare for the Halloween exams. A slight blush dawns their stitched face. Stitched face, yeah. I'm glad for you, Sephira. Tell me, what are your plans for the rest of today? Oh, I get to do things and start fucking everything up. Okay, well, I think for right now, I can either make potions or learn spells. Let's try make potions. Oh, what the fuck? Choose 3 potions you like to create and your assistant, then press start. Oh boy. Oh, so I get to like choose various like colors and stuff? Okay. What is the candles? Oh! Okay, wait, hold on. What if I just click learn spells? What does that do? I'm not going to backseat. I want to see you fail or succeed the exam on your own. That is totally fine. That is a-okay here. I'm probably going to fail the exam, honestly. Oh, okay, so, it tells me, like, what potions I need. Alright. Okay, so let's see what cool potions I wanna, or spells I wanna learn. I want to learn... Oh, summon any vampire, allied, nocturnal animal in the vicinity to ask a favor. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna fly too. So I need a lot of purples and a blue. Ooh. Going darkness is good. Fireball, defeat dragons or make some fried eggs. Okay, hover is good too. Telekinesis, move objects without touching them like a haunting. Ooh, yes. And then scuttle, clone a part of your body. Philosophize, grants you superior intellect and empathy. Huh. I think that'll be good down the line. In exchange for some protection, plenty of smaller creatures won't mind lending you a hand. Oh, I also want that too. So I need like a lot of purple, a blue, and a few reds. Okay, we can do that. So let's go ahead and make some potions. I want to create some purples and blues for now. Yeah, purple. Oh no, and a red. Yeah, we'll do purple and a red. And let's go. Lawrence will triple your potions output for your 3rd choice. Camilla will brew 3 different potions. Oh, if you brew 3 different potions, Carmilla will give you 2 random additional potions. Oh, that might be good. And then if you brew 3 of the same, they'll give you 2 additional potions. Okay, so I'll do purple, blue, and red, and we're going to go with Carmilla. Alright, let's go. A day has passed by, witching hour to early dawn. And I got 3 blues, 1 purple, and 1 red, okay? This is fun. Okay, so let's learn... I want to summon night creatures. Yes, choose a spell and press start, okay?
Duh.
I'm telling you, The Zombie's Heart is the author's magnum opus. A fine story has never been made in the history of forever.
No!
And I'm telling you that it's a load of rubbish. Did we even read the same book? Excuse me, folks. Could you perhaps help me? We both look up when the elderly gentleman interrupts our debate, which I was totally right about, gesturing towards a haunted sculpture on the top shelf.
Of course.
Of course, my dear. I immediately turned to pick up a step stool from behind the counter.
All right.
Here, let me.
I can do it.
There's no need. My adorable little servants will fetch it for me. Carmilla puckers her lips and lets out a soft whistle. Instantaneously, oh, they're so cute! A small group of chittering bats swoop from the tops of the rafters and gather around her, gleefully spinning. She gestures toward the sculpture, and the cluster falls upon it in a swarm. They pick up the heavy stone between their little claws and carry it down into Carmilla's waiting hands.
Here you go.
Here you go. Thank you, young lady. As he receives the product, he gives us both a small nod before continuing to browse the store selection.
Wow.
Whoa, Carmilla, that was amazing. I stare in awe at Carmilla's little posse of bats while they flap around her. One even lands on her shoulder and nuzzles against her cheek. Oh, I want that. In response, she affectionately pets the top of its head. I bet they're so soft. She's like a spooky Cinderella.
Right.
Adorable darlings, no? I love hearing them mill about. Can you talk to them?
Yes.
Indeed I can. It's an inherent skill that we... Wait. It's an inherent skill we, vampires, have been able to communicate with creatures of the night.
You know?
Essentially, anything that creeps, crawls, or flaps is a close ally. She presses her index finger to her lips and winks.
Wow.
Wow, but I didn't see your eyes glow this time. Are you not controlling them? You
Not
got
at
an
all.
egg to nuzzle with? But the egg is kind of old runny and everything. Why, Sephira, not at all. I would never control a friend.
At any rate.
These are simple creatures that, if treated with kindness, will aid us in our daily lives, as well as dangerous situations. But you called them your servants.
No.
For oomph, my dear.
Now.
This particular family of bats has been bonded to me for generations. They may as well be of my own blood.
I don't.
And we do not subjugate family? Oh dear. We're gonna walk past that. The bats swarm closer around her, butting their heads against her arms and hands for pets. She obliges and gently caresses their black fur. Oh yeah, they are fuzzy. I want that.
Well,
Is it something I can learn too?
maybe.
I don't see why not. That is, assuming I feel like teaching you. Huh? She smirks, saunters over to my side, and lets her words caress my ear. Ooh. Apologize for your unsightly, and moreover wrong opinion earlier, and perhaps I may consider your request,
You know?
if only to celebrate your newfound sense of taste. Seriously? Over the book? Ugh, well, I'm definitely right, but...
Wow.
Oh, wow! Suddenly, I see the error of my ways and think you were absolutely right. It was complete rubbish.
Right.
Oh, is that so?
Right.
I just don't know how I didn't see it earlier, to be honest.
We...
As always, you're so much wiser than me and oh so gracious. Please, teach me more so that I can be like you one day, Lady Carmilla. A little overacted, my dear, but I'll take it. Though do remember not to demand services from just anyone. We have a delicate balance in our relationship that we have to uphold, you see.
Now.
If some outsider started bossing my bats around, I would be obligated to defend them. Huh? I would never. I stare at her wide-eyed and hopeful. Perhaps. Phew. I mean, you've been such a great teacher, Carmilla. Double seriously.
Right.
If I didn't have you showing you magic, I don't think I'd ever be able to learn it. You're brilliant in every way imaginable. Carmilla barely suppresses a grin. Well, I suppose I can't deny that I've been the best teacher you've ever had.
I'll teach you.
All right, little witch. I'll teach you how to cast night creatures. Woo, new spell acquired. Her ego fed, Carmilla spends the next few hours teaching me how to create potions that can summon and communicate with creatures of the night. We start small, with a few spiders, then slowly move on to practicing with her bats. It takes up the entire rest of the day at the shop. Still, I barely notice that time has passed until a customer rushes in at the last minute, because of course they would. Not like they have any upcoming exams that are sure to spell their impending doom. Excuse me, could you help me reach that skull up on top of the shelf?
Of course.
Of course!
Oh, dear.
Go ahead, my dear. Now's the perfect time to try out your new skill.
Night creatures.
Night creatures! Spell cast, I whistle a small tune for the bats, just like Camilla showed me. A few flutter over, but they don't even have half of the enthusiasm they gave her. Bring me the skull. I point up towards the top shelf. They stare at me, unmoving.
Come on.
Sweeter doll. Please? Nothing. Pretty please? Unsure of what else to do, I take a few berries from my lunch and offer it to them. The bats sniff them for a moment, but then hesitantly accept the fruit. I inch towards the shelf, coaxing them along. Eventually, they manage to grab the skull, but not without almost dropping it to the floor. Thankfully, I stumbled forward in the nick of time, catch it, and hand it to the customer.
Right.
Here you go. Thanks. And don't worry, everyone's new at some point. After paying for the item and leaving a pity tip for me, oh thanks. He exits the shop. Once he's gone, I turn to Carmilla with a frown, big enough that my bottom lip jumped it out. I don't get it. What did I do wrong?
Oh,
Your approach could have been better, but there's no need to take it personally.
now.
I'm more familiar to these bats than you are, after all. You'll need to build a much greater relationship with them to gain the same kind of trust they and I have. She pets one of the bats for emphasis, smiling down at her companion all the while. I hold out a finger. In response, a single blat... I just said blabs. A single bat flutters down and wraps its little claws around the middle of it, then hangs upside down. Yeah, I get it. I smiled to myself.
Yes.
We'll just have to spend more time together. Today I went to work. Nothing special happened, and I earned a good amount of pocket money. Whoa, pocket money.
0.
0, guess what?
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 Come on.
Guess.
Fine.
Neither you nor I have the time to. Fine, I'll guess.
Yes.
Woohoo! He squints at me skeptically.
Did you?
Did you just set the kitchen on fire again, making scrambled eggs?
Huh?
What?
Well,
Well, did you?
No.
No.
I see.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Then I suppose you must have caused an explosion akin to when you put the wrong ingredient to your potion and burned down your flat.
No way.
I didn't, jeez.
Don't tell me.
Don't tell me you accidentally summoned that 36-armed tentacle demon again while trying to practice spells.
No.
Man, I don't have a good reputation with 0, huh? Huh. In that case, I'm surely out of possible ideas. With much enthusiasm, I whip out a peace sign, haha, very anime, and angle it stylishly against my face.
Right.
I'm ready to learn the glow spell.
May I remind you?
Might I remind you that the glow spell is the very first spell that Estella taught you at the start of the year?
Yes.
Uh-huh, that's the one. Let's do this.
Uh,
Looks like it only took you 9 months to get ready to learn it. Excellent progress, Saphira. At this rate, you'll pass the Halloween exams with flying colors. You think so too, huh? Dots.
The incomparable. The one
It's
and
quite
only.
natural to find yourself speechless in front of a witch as brilliant as the one, the only, Saphira Nightshade.
I admit it.
I admit, you often reduce me to speechlessness.
But
But I need you to teach me the spell at some point, you know?
That's right.
Alright, we don't have the time for sarcastic banter with each other.
Pay attention.
Prepare yourself, Saphira. I'm going to teach you how to cast Glow. New spell acquired. Woo!
glow.
Glow! Le gasp! An orb of pure golden brightness flowers in the cusp of my palms. You passed the exam with flying colors first try? Oh dear. That's a high bar for me to try conquer. Well, let's see how good I am as a witch. At first, it is faint and nebulous, but with each beat of my heart, the light shines more and more radiantly.
0.
0!
Right.
I did it! I spin around in delight and find 0 watching me with one of those rare, sweet, wistful smiles of his.
Well done.
Yes, well done, Saphira. I don't understand why, but seeing 0 smile always makes something twist inside my heart. Oh, it's love! Oh, his smile is cute though. Praise me!
I did.
I just did.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, praise me more.
Maybe.
Maybe I will, if you pass your exams, that is. Ooh.
Hmm.
Aww.
Work hard and do your
Work
best.
hard, Saphira. It all depends on you from here on out. The more I look at his smile, the more I find the secret hollow in my heart twisting more sharply than usual. Turning away from him, I toss the glowing orb up into the quiet evening sky.
Anyway,
Now it's your turn.
Mhm.
come on.
Come on, my glow must be feeling lonely up there all by itself.
Yeah, right.
With the moon and all the stars to keep it company.
Well.
They're so far away, 0. You're right here. Quietly, so very quietly that I'm not sure I really did hear it. A soft whisper.
All right.
For you, Saphira. From behind me, an orb of azure light floats past, drifting up and up to join its golden counterpart.
You know.
Mortals call them ghost lights, Will-o'-the-wisps. Huh? Every poltergeist can cast a spell. Malevolent ones would cast them before unwary travelers, using its light to lure them from the road and perish in quaking bogs and silent, dark tarns? Or is that? Yeah, tarns. When darkness is all around you, you will find it can be worse to travel with a light that is unreliable than with no light at all. Somehow, Zero's voice carries a hint of bitterness with it. I can't help but lean forward to try and put my head on his shoulder.
Hey!
Whoa, hey! Sorry.
You know.
You know better than to do that.
Well,
I can't help it. You're my reliable light, Zero.
What?
What?
Don't you know?
You're a glowing blue poltergeist who's always looking out for me. So you can't blame me if I keep wanting to lean on your shoulder.
You can't.
Well, you can't. You'll fall right through and disrupt my form in the process. Like just now, huh? I grin at him, but his smile is nowhere to be found, although his cheeks seem to be tinged with a faint blush.
So,
You've learned how to cast glow. Our lesson is over. I'm heading off before you do something stupid again. Zero! He dematerializes in front of my eyes. Zero. Feeling a little crestfallen, I set off in the direction of my house. Just before I am about to leave the field, I pause and look back one last time. The two glowing orbs, gold and blue, are still adrift in the evening sky. The corners of my mouth curl upward. I continue on my way, my steps lighter than before. Oh, day 24. Okay. Let's go ahead and see about making potions again. Oh, Zero's here now. We'll double your potions output. Hello. Yes, do that. Okay. Then we will do one gold. We will do another purple. And then let's do another red. Or maybe more purple. Let's just do a crap ton of purple. Or maybe... No, red. Red it is. Okay. Start. So, witching hour and then early dawn. Okay. Can't find my books. Da-dee-da. Must be stolen by crooks. You probably left them in the bag you lent to your roommate. I squint while protruding my lips and holding my chin in my hands as I think hard on mentally retracing my steps from not so earlier today.
Wow!
Whoa, I did do that, huh? Wait, Lulu? I'm calling him Lulu. When did you get here?
what?
Lu.
Watch
It's
yourself.
Lawrence. Lawrence. Watch yourself, witch. Lawrence takes a moment to pause and sniff the air. The way his nose twitches is way too adorable. Or the next time you have eggs and bacon. Ooh. We have an egg on my head and there's a bacon in the chat. I'll be coming to claim some for myself.
Wow.
Eek, how do you know this? Creepy.
No!
It's not. He sighs and pinches the bridges of his nose.
Again.
Oh, he doesn't want to be called creepy, huh? In case you forgot, again, I am a werewolf. We have the best sense of smell in all of Halloween Town.
Now.
I caught your scent near West's shop, but it was muddled with several people mingling there at once. Since that Frankenstein creature came in not long after, and you so easily gave them your bag without a second thought, I assumed you lived together.
Yes.
Although, I could imagine you doing something like that regardless.
Wow!
Wow, we do actually. That's some pretty impressive detective work. Sight is deceptive, but scents never lie.
Oh!
I guess that depends, but yeah, sure. Oh, hey, do you know where Damien is now?
Help me!
Help me track them down. I need my stuff for my next class. Whoa! Whoa! Hello! Thank you for the follow, Fate Magnet. Help me track them down. I need stuff for my next class.
Do it yourself.
Find them yourself.
Wow.
Huh? How am I supposed to do that? I throw up my arms in a greatly exasperated manner and look at my werewolf companion with a huge pout on my face.
Like,
Not everyone has an all-seeing and all-knowing magic nose like you do. Well, you did ask me to teach you magic, didn't you? Yes?
I'll show you.
Then buckle up, Buttercup. I'll show you how to follow a scent the way I can using the spell Scent Track.
All right.
I'm all ears. Not as big fluffy ears as you, though. Giddily, I cup one hand behind each ear. Lawrence lets out a disgruntled huff.
Pay attention.
Pay attention, Sephira, as I teach you how to cast Scent Track. New spell acquired. Lawrence demonstrates how I can smell the way wolves do. I thought it'd be complicated to improve my senses like that, but it was actually pretty simple. With the right spell, I guess anything is possible.
Set track.
Scent Track. After casting, I take a deep breath in through my nose as if there were a delicious brew cooking on the stovetop.
Wow.
Whoa, it's like a whole new world opened up before my very nose. Haha, set of eyes as your nose. So maybe as long as you get a good whiff of it first, you can track just about anything. Maybe even field too. Track and field?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of running around. I don't have the words right now to convey how terrible that pun was, but I'll track you down later. I grin as I lean towards him and take a few sniffs.
Oh.
Oh my god, he's so cute. Hey now, you actually smell kind of nice. Sensational even. Ha ha ha. Puns.
What?
What?
Now.
Now who's being creepy?
Come on.
Oh, come on, you started it. I mean it though. You have a real earthy smell to you, like wildflowers and tree bark and mud.
Well.
I like rolling in puddles when no one else is around. Oh no, he's cute. Puddles, really? Don't tell me you roll around in stinky dead things too. With my mouth ajar, I slap both hands against my cheeks.
Oh.
Wait, is that what you work at? Okay, we're
We're
done
done.
here. But leave.
All right.
Okay, fine. Smell you later, Lawrence. I'm Gary Oak now. Oh, he's so cute. Oh shit, okay, it's early dawn. Alright, what does buying potions look like? Oh shit. Hello there, how may I assist you today? That does it say how much they cost? Well, for now I think I'm okay. Come again. Alright, let's see about learning some more spells. Cause I'm like, do they want me to learn all these spells? I don't think I have enough time for that, huh? Okay. Let's see. We can learn freeze a small area with your ghostly chill, or defeat dragons or make some fire eggs. Telekinesis would be good. Let's do in exchange for some protection, plenty of smaller creatures won't mind lending you a hand. Or let's see. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of these are gonna be useful. Okay. Huh. Okay, let's learn for now. Let's learn an offensive move. Should I do fireball or chill? Fireball or chill? We'll do fireball because I have more potions for that. And also, making fried eggs. That'll be a good way to get rid of this egg on top of my head. Alright. Teach me, Zero. Learn the spells. Sephira Nightshade, the stressed, the worried. I've been wondering, Sephira. What?
Well.
Setting aside this Halloween exam's monomania, isn't there a spell that you'd actually like to learn? A spell I like to learn?
Yes.
Yup. I thought it might be less stressful for you to learn a spell you've always wanted to learn. You mean such as a spell to make every matchmaking party I have a huge success?
No.
No. Anyway, you don't need a spell to manage that. A ting of pink tickles my cheeks. Thanks, Zero. I'm by far, without a shadow of a doubt, the most amazing matchmaker in Dwemermere High, aren't I?
Wait.
If fireball is ever an option, take it. You got it, Bacon. We'll get some fireballs in here. That wasn't a... Wait, that sort of was a compliment, wasn't it?
It's love, love, love.
Love, love, love makes the world go round, round, round.
You know.
Let me put it this way. Suppose everyone you know Already found happiness in true love. And there isn't anyone left to matchmake with anyone else anymore.
Right.
I'm trying to get there. You mustn't rush me.
Hey!
That's not what I mean. Keep calm, Zero. Breathe in, breathe out. I slowly move my arms up and down in alignment with my breathing for Zero to see. His brow twitches slightly at the sight.
That means...
What I wish to say is, given the situation I described just now, wouldn't there be a spell you'd be interested in learning?
Like...
When I was little, do you remember the fantasy stories we would read together? I do. I also recall you were a lot less insufferable then. I'm the opposite. I was so annoying when I was younger. I love the tales of powerful mages who could call lightning down from the sky, cleave mountains apart, and hurl fiery infernos. I used to daydream about how cool it would be if I were a mage like that, battling the forces of evil with awesome spells.
Yes.
Summoning lightning and cleaving mountains are a little advanced at this stage. But how would you like to learn how to throw fireballs?
Oh!
You mean I can?
Yes.
I do. It's one of the most basic spells there is, and even a chronically truant witch like you should be able to get the hang of it in no time.
Amazing!
Awesome! Teach me, Zero!
Alright.
Alright. Prepare yourself, Saphira. I'm going to teach you how to cast Fireball. Spell acquired!
Fireball!
As the area between my palms grow warm, a small little sphere of flames flickers to life.
Wow!
Wow! Fire! I made fire!
Mm-hmm.
You should have been able to cast this 10 months ago. Well, it's better late than never, I suppose. Zero, follow me!
Huh?
Where are you going? I dashed down the stairs to the kitchen with Zero trailing the air noiselessly behind me.
Fireball!
Zero, watch! Fireball! I toss the fireball onto the stovetop, which starts burning. I grab a pan, smear some butter on the surface, and crack 2 eggs onto it. Ah, yes, priorities.
I see.
I hold the pan over the stove. Soon the eggs are crackling, and savory smell fills the air.
Yes!
Fireball fried eggs.
Yes.
Yes, quite. Fireball, while primarily used as combat magic, is a favorite of mages who arrange their barbecue on a day with damp weather. Next, I fill a kettle with water and throw in a satchel of tea leaves.
Right!
I'm going to make Fireball boiled tea too.
Well done.
I am so glad you are finding so many domestic uses for this spell. But tell me, Saphira,
Well...
when are you going to give a battle to a ravening kraken with your... when are you going to give battle to a ravening kraken with your fiery inferno? Save a beleaguered city by incinerating hordes of the undead led by an evil necromancer.
Well...
Zero, I know I'm a long, long away from being a true witch. I know I'm starting late, and I know there are many things to learn and so little time. But I'm trying my best in my own way, and I know how lucky I am to have you here, helping me push through it, Zero.
Please?
Will you continue lending me your support, like you always have through all this time? ... exclamation point! More dots. He stares deeply at my person before nodding gently and nearly hiding what is the softest smile I have ever seen from him. Oh, you're so soft.
Actually,
Yes. Yes, I will. Ah, cute. Looking around the human shop, all I can see are couples that should be together. If only I could give them a nudge in the right direction. Oh god, I'm just choking. Hold on. Quick hydration break. Remember to stay hydrated, everybody. And that is technically a channel point redeeming. Oh! Who's smacking me? Wait, I just realized I'm not getting the activity feed on. Oh no, I need to figure that out. I'm sorry if I missed anyone's redeem so far. Okay. Ooh, wah, this sucks. Why do I have to work when I have such an important higher calling? No, bad Saphira, I have to study. I look down on my open spellbook, which sits on the counter. Mr. West told me I could study here until someone came to the register, and memorizing ingredients shouldn't be too hard. Right?
Well...
Let's see. Pumpkin root mixed with cherry eye? What's that? Oh wait, it says walleye. How do you mix those up? Who decided that learning potions meant reading anyway? All you do is just dump a bunch of junk in a pot, so you should be able to wing it. Ugh, what's the point of studying? They're both the same, aren't they? How am I supposed to pick? I lift my head and watch Carmilla flit between the shelves. When she spies the customer, there's a smile curling up her face and a glint of something in her eyes. She beelines towards him, then gently places a hand on his back.
My dear,
Oh dear, it's just packaged fingers.
you know?
Don't make the decision any harder than it has to be. They're both fine products. You'll notice the one on the left is dried, while the right is fresh.
I'm sure.
Still, I'm sure a capable mage as yourself will use both to its fullest potential. Oh, alright. I'll take both. I knew you were something special when I first saw you, darling. Her hand slithers up the customer's back, then drapes around his shoulder. Carmilla pulls in closer to him, and a dark blush creeps up his neck as she does.
But, you know,
But you don't want to put your ingredients in just any old cauldron, do you?
am I
We've
wrong?
recently started carrying magical implements, and a miracle worker of your caliber deserves the best of the best. Or am I wrong? Oh, alright. You have a point. You see, I'm making This continues for at least a good half hour. I'm absolutely mesmerized as I watch Carmilla direct him around the shop, whispering sweet suggestions in his ears. Eventually, I can't even see the customer's face behind the pile of goods in his arms. And as expected, it takes forever to ring everything up when they finally arrive at the counter.
Thanks for your purchase.
Thank you so much for your purchase, doll. Don't be a stranger, you hear? Of course not, Miss Carmilla. I'll be back next week. No, tomorrow. I'll never go anywhere else. I knew you had remarkable taste. Thanks again. After the man pays, I watch, mouth hanging open, as he stumbles off with half the store in tow. There's a sudden, gentle pressure on the bottom of my jaw as Carmilla closes it with her finger.
My dear little
Oh, little witch, don't tell me you've fallen for me too.
No way.
No way. But I think anyone who isn't as powerful as I would have been... But I think anyone who isn't as powerful as I am would have been falling all over themselves by now. You were amazing. But that wasn't all just you, was it? For someone who rarely studies, you've got keen intuition.
You're right.
You're absolutely right. Indeed, he liked me just fine. But I may have given him just a teensy nudge.
Right.
A magical nudge, right?
Correct.
Correct.
You know?
To elaborate for you, my struggling employee, we, vampires, have a natural ability to enthrall and hypnotize mortals or the lesser undead at our leisure. A spell you may refer to as enthrall.
Now,
If there's so much as a seed of your potential for that feeling to flourish, we can... Smiling, she mimes the bloom of a flower with both hands.
now,
Help a sprout, so to speak. So, you're saying you can instantly make anyone like you? The endless possibilities soon rack my brain. Imagine what a distinguished matchmaker, that's me, could do with a spell like...
not quite.
Not quite, love.
Now,
We can't do anything at all against those with indomitable wills, such as yourself, nor can we replace genuine feelings of friendship, or love either, for that matter.
and so,
But enthrall makes friendship easy to imitate, so I try to be a little nice about it. It makes the job and other things much easier after all.
wow.
I see. No wonder Mr. West has been singing your praises. Has he now? Oh,
I
I suppose I am his best saleswoman, but I just work here for fun, not like you, my dear. Yes, it's super hard, Carmilla. I wish I was even half as beautiful and talented as you. She straightens up, places a hand against her cheek, and turns away to hide in her cape's collar. All cute. Carmilla's good at dishing out compliments, but she really can't take them, huh? Cute.
Oh my.
Oh my, I suppose you do have a little potential. Tell you what, you've been poring over those books for hours, so I'll give you a real lesson as a reward for your flattery.
All right.
I'm at your disposal, my lady. I take an exaggerated bow and grin up to her. She immediately clasps both hands together.
My dear.
Oh, you're so cute that I could just eat you up. Just don't think I'll go easy on you because of that.
Listen carefully.
Alright, listen carefully. I'll teach you how to cast Enthrall. New spell acquired. We get to work. Carmilla points out in my book with a potion of enthrallment, then steers me around the store so I can collect the ingredients myself. I think I learn better by doing things. It's easier to remember what everything is when I'm physically holding it, all as well as being coached by someone else. Brewing takes a while, so Carmilla moves around, helping other customers. Still, she manages to check in on me now and then. At one point, she sees my progress and even nods in satisfaction.
Well,
And that's everything. Now drink it all up, dear. That's the only way it'll work. I wrinkle my nose at the smell, like two or three perfumes that should have mixed. Oh, that should never mix, but still pour the potion down my throat. Enthrall.
How do you feel?
How do you feel? Kind of tingly?
Wonderful.
Oh,
Now,
that at least sounds correct for another being. Now wait until someone comes in to... Don't worry, I already have someone in mind. Oh, who am I gonna... A mischievous grin slides across my lips as I call upstairs to Mr. West. Okay.
come on.
Hey, Mr. West! My voice echoes through the shop, but it's still nothing like the one that booms back at me. What?
Yes.
I need a raise. Huh? No way, newbie. You just started here. Get back to work. I blink in confusion. Then, exasperated, I turn back to Carmilla.
Huh?
What? Why didn't it work? Oh, my poor, sweet student.
Practice.
It's your very first time enthralling. It takes significant practice to make it work on someone like grumpy old Mr. West. You would need to be almost as excellent as moi.
Duh.
Aww.
Don't you worry.
But don't worry. Your pretty little head one bit, my dear. Carmilla gives me a few short pats on the top of my head.
You know?
The lovely Carmilla will teach you all sorts of things, and you'll be rolling in the dough in no time at all. How does that sound?
Wow.
Great. You really are the best, Carmilla.
Oh my.
Oh my, oh my. I think I'm going to enjoy watching your progress, Zafira.
My dear.
Let's continue to work hard. Can't have you failing those exams. Can't have you failing those exams, no? Yeah, I can't fail it now. Alright, Crimson Dust, so it's afternoon. Oh god, I just cracked my wrists. Okay, so... what spells do I need to learn still? I need to learn a lot of shit. Intimidate. These are advantages of being 7 feet tall. Being oddly convincing without a word. That's one of them. Oh, okay. Huh. Okie dokie. I feel like I want to learn darkness at one point. But let's go ahead and... Let's see. Should I make more potions or should I learn spells? I'm not sure what's a smart idea. Oh dear. I'm gonna keep learning some spells for now. I want to learn darkness, because cloaking yourself in complete darkness, hiding you from sight, sounds like a really useful thing to have. Yes. Hopefully I'm not screwing myself over, but I guess we'll see. I have a new routine. On each day I work, I meet Carmilla at the door. It's grown into a habit for us to meet outside before I shift and go in together. When I'm on time, of course. Our short stride through the entryway is easily becoming one of my favorite parts of the day, but... Evil! Evil! There's a wicked beast in our town! I jump back, spooked by the sudden noise. A screaming figure lingers in front of the shop, shouting his lungs out. A pretender among pretenders! We must burn her! Stake her! Before she slays any more innocents! Sir? Are you, okay? Be warned, young one! You are gallivanting with death herself! Already sends her taint upon you! Begone, thrall of vampire! In hindsight, I should probably know better than to talk to strangers. But there's something familiar about this particular weirdo, and he's blocking the door. Now he's advancing toward me with a crossbow, barely concealed under his cloak.
Come on.
Oh, come on. Please don't murder me. I haven't even had my 1,000,000th match yet. There's no sanctum for people like you. Do not hide from my cleansing judgment. I stumble back a few steps when I realize that it isn't me he's looking at, but Carmilla? Embarrassing. Here I thought I was the demon. Like when you think someone's waving at you and... Hold on. Wait. He's after Carmilla. Help. I should call for help. I should... Eek! His hand is on the trigger. He's going to make ghastly kebabs of us. Sir, please, we can talk about, But just as he shoots, Carmilla yanks me back. I'm about to scream, but I feel a finger over my lips and a warm breath near my ear.
Don't.
Say nothing. I nod, watching the wasted shot roll on the ground. My savior, Death herself, waves a hand. Then a thick patch of darkness soars forth and hides us within. I intently listen to how the man's heavy footsteps echo through the alleyway, near and far. You can run, demons, but never escape. Time will not forget the dishonor you dealt me and mine, and I will scour the earth to see justice done. We wait until his footsteps fade off into the distance. Carmilla drops the veil of darkness and walks into the store without a word. I stumble in after her, struggling to grasp what I just witnessed.
Well...
Carmilla,
No.
I don't want to talk about it.
Hey!
I do. You almost died. And he was like straight up hunting you. Who was that guy? Carmilla sighs again, but this time she doesn't brush me off.
Well...
He is the Baron, or the Mad Baron, as he's better known. We have, as some would call it, a history together. He was yelling a lot of mean stuff.
Yes.
Yes, well, it's his ancestors' fault.
Now...
A long, long time ago, the Mad Baron's ancestors struck a deal with me.
Anyway...
It was simple. I never harm his direct descendants, no matter how annoying they are, and in exchange, his family would cover up any accidents that might occur. She clicks her tongue in annoyance and shakes her head. If I had known how frustrating that they would be to deal with, however, I would have never made that deal. Accidents?
Yes.
I was young once, and wasn't always as careful with blood as I am now. And the Baron's family, well, if I did not take them, surely pestilence of a failed harvest would have. She looks away, mumbling in bitterness. Was that a tisk I heard?
Well...
He's mostly upset because his house has fallen. Being terrible at your job can do that to you.
But, you know...
I mean, how is it my fault that his ancestors didn't do their cleanings properly? Even though Carmilla is pouting, I can sense a bit of guilt. Do you think he'll come back?
Yes.
Yes. Unfortunately for me, he is as stubborn as he is imbecilic. I think I
have
pronounced
no
that right.
idea.
I don't exactly know how he figured out that I work here, but now he knows we're affiliated.
And so...
In fact, he may even try interrogating you. What a bother.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
Yes, he's not evil per se, so he should be pretty harmless to anyone who isn't me.
Well...
Of course, he's still, well, you know, like that.
I'm sorry.
Goodness, I'm incredibly sorry for getting you mixed up in all this, Saphira.
Well...
It's okay. Now that I know, he's not really as scary as he was earlier.
Oh.
Oh, I have an idea. To make it up to you, I'll go over the darkness spell I used earlier with you. It allows you to cloak yourself in shadow. You may evade him like that.
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready to stop, drop, and roll into the void, away from that creep any day. I give her 2 thumbs up of approval, and she smiles at my antics.
I'll teach you.
Alright then, I'll teach you how to cast darkness. New spell acquired. Carmilla shows me the method. I thought she was just waving her hand, but the movement is really particular. When preparing the spell, I feel kind of like a ninja, or even spookier, a mime.
All right.
Oh wow, Carmilla, watch!
Darkness.
Darkness! I practice forming small veils of darkness around the shop, each one growing a little larger the more I concentrate on it. It's small, but it'll do the job. Well done, darling.
Yes.
I'll get better.
After all...
I need to repel that guy in case he ever comes back for you, right? The chances of that are quite low.
But...
You see, the neighborhood watch is quite exemplary at keeping its his sort out. He does manage to slip by once in a blue moon, however, but...
Well...
Well, he won't get the best of me. Of that I have no doubt. Cute. So there are basically no customers. I was lounging near the cash register and flipping through a magazine. That's when I got interrupted by someone clearing their throats. Glancing up, I saw Damien, who looked extremely uncomfortable. After my usual dance around them and them shying away, they finally confessed to having lost an ear that they were now looking to replace. Using scent track, I was able to locate a fitting one in a flash, rewarding me with one of Damien's rare smiles and a pat on the back from Mr. West. Oh, cool! At the end of the day, I even got more tips than usual. Hooray!
Dun, dun, dun.
Nightshade is the best. Finds you someone from the rest. I sing quietly to myself as I dust the inside of the human shop, doing my best to keep the wares clean and tidy. Which, come to think of it, was kind of necessary. It was starting to get gross in here, especially the drapery. Ugh, just looking at these curtains makes me want to sneeze. I should probably take them outside before I start beating them. And a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. I go to tug them down, and a cloud of dust ambushes me as I do so. By the time it clears, there isn't a wall behind the drapery, but an ancient portrait framed in gold. A familiar, dark-haired woman gazes down at me with empty, yet captivating violet eyes, and I... Wait a second. Carmilla?
Yes?
Yes, sweetness? I don't hear her approach, so when I whip my head around to see her standing beside me, I jump out of my skin a little. This is you, right? Not like a great-great-grandma that also happens to be your doppelganger? Mm-hmm. Indeed it is. What keen eyes you have. That is a portrait of yours truly, the eternally gorgeous Countess of Carnolia? Hopefully I read that right. The chat box is blocking it. Ah, what an era that was.
Amazing!
Amazing. You were nobility? She folds her arms and raises her brow at me as she gives my chest a small poke with her index finger.
Come on!
Were? I most definitely still am.
Yes!
Yes, of course, my lady. But wait, what is this painting even doing here anyway? She doesn't respond. Rather, when I look over, she's tracing a finger over the filaments on the portrait's frame, no doubt gathering dust from whatever era she's seeing in that far-off gaze.
Well...
Just a minute. Oh, Countess, the frame's a little crooked.
Wait!
Ah, no, Saphira, don't touch! Too late. I grasp the frame and adjust it accordingly. When I do, a scrap of paper falls out from behind the painting. Huh? Oh, what's this? I lift up the parchment. Oh, the music's all quiet, too. It's a faded pencil sketch of a woman with hair that flows like the ocean waves and eyes as dark as a moonless night. There's something mischievous in her smile that draws me in.
Wow!
Wow, what a beauty!
Don't touch it!
Don't touch it. Oh, no. Before I can react, Carmilla snatches the picture from my hand, with fury in her eyes and a crease in her brow. I blink, taken aback and a bit hurt. It's just a drawing, so what's her problem? Unless... Did you know her, or did you sleep badly last night? Oh no. Alright, let's ask some prying questions. Did you know her? A friend of yours? Carmilla sighs, takes a lingering look at the photo, and gently runs a finger across the girl's paper cheek.
I suppose...
In a manner of speaking, yes.
My greatest hunt.
Oh, hunt! She was my greatest hunt. I have never since pursued a human of her caliber.
Well...
I'm willing to bet there's an impossibly good story behind it all.
Yes.
Oh, there most certainly is. There's a glint in her eye as she takes one last look at the portrait. Slowly, she rolls it back up with extreme tenderness. I guess it's no surprise at all that the picture is still in good condition when she handles it like that.
6 centuries ago.
Oh wow, 6 centuries ago. 6 centuries ago, this little delicacy came forthwith with my manor, or to my manor.
She was.
She was hoping to hunt me as revenge for an incident that occurred in her village, unbeknownst that she, herself, would become my quarry.
For months.
For months we played a game of cat and mouse, pushing each other to the limit, but never quite gaining the upper hand.
Until one day.
Eventually, I cornered her in an alleyway. I leaned forwards, as if sitting on the edge of my seat.
Oh!
And then what? You drank her blood?
Mm-hmm.
Nearly to the last drop. Carmilla smiles, and yet there's something forced about her cheer when she speaks. I see her run her fingertips along the edge of the page.
Until...
Some no-good busybodies arrived to save her. I barely escaped with my life that night.
Ow.
Gosh, how'd you do it? I outsmarted them, naturally. She flicks her hair off her shoulders with the back of her hand.
You know?
Vampires are apex predators, as you should be fully aware by now. When faced against mere mortals, we always come out on top. Okay, but if that's all true, why do you look like you're about to cry? Carmilla's jaw hardens. I feel like she's about to chew me out, but after a long and very awkward pause, she laughs the kind of laugh of someone who has resigned themselves to a most pitiful fate. I suppose it isn't easy to hide affairs of the heart from a master matchmaker, is it? You've called me twice today, little witch. I open my mouth to reply, but the pained look on her face brings me to a halt. An unknown sensation starts to build up within my chest. With a sigh, she tucks the roll of paper behind the portrait.
my dear.
But Saphira, my dear, there are some plots that are not worth digging into. Her piece spoken, Carmilla returns to doing inventory, leaving me alone with my thoughts. I guess there's no helping her right now, no matter how much I want to be there for her. Huh. The plot thickens. Let's make some potions. Hold on. What do I want to learn still? There's a lot of things I need to learn still. I think I should learn some stuff from Damien. So I think maybe like philosophize? And I kind of want to do the gentle giant because I kind of like whatchamacallit. Summoning creatures. It's like kind of like my favorite thing if there's ever like an MMO for that. So I need more purple and red. So I'm gonna do, let's see, if you brew 3 of the same potions, they'll give you 2 additional. Lawrence will triple your potions output for your 3rd choice. Okay, we're gonna have him for now. So we'll do purple, purple, and red. Okay, start. So there we go.
Dun, dun, dun.
Got no money, da da da. Got bad grades, please oh please come to my aid. I swoop around the corner just to catch Damien sitting near the stairs. What are they up to today?
Phew.
Phew, almost finished.
Just one more.
Just one more after this, around the knee.
Damien!
Hiya!
Ah,
Whoa! I open my palms like a baseball catcher, half expecting one of their eyes to pop out in surprise. Thankfully, everything stays put this time. Saphira, please don't sneak up on me like that. Sorry. I didn't know you were so focused. But what were you doing? I thought I heard a whoop? Imitate the sound. Oh, to imitate the sound, I zip out my arms in a long, exaggerated stance. Oh, that was... Damien moves aside to reveal a disembodied human leg. Oh, a needle and a thread is moving on its own to stitch up a cut just below the... Wait, hold on. Moving on its own?
Wow!
Damien, you never told me you could do magic.
oh.
Oh, that's... It's just an enchantment that my maker taught me. It's nothing special.
Well...
Hey, it's still more than I can do.
It's a magic spell.
No, really. It's nothing special. Just the stitch spell.
I could teach you.
I could teach you to do it too. I mean, if you want, that is.
Thank you!
Really? Yes, thank you, Damien. But, if this was from someone who is causing you problems, you know you can talk to me, right?
Huh?
Problems? I gesture at their detached leg, which is obviously not in that great of shape.
Like...
If someone did this to you, they'll definitely be hearing from me.
It's
Oh my gosh, no, not like that, not like that at all. Some of the parts I get from Mr. West at the human shop are just a bit,
you see,
bargain quality, you see? Damien fidgets, trying to find a way to convey their meaning without saying a single bad word about Mr. West.
Oh, you mean...
Oh, so you mean they're all a bit as worn and banged up as the guy, as this guy?
yes.
In a manner of speaking, yes. Naturally sourced can apply a lot of things.
Anyway,
Just watch this. Damien recollects the needle from the leg and threads it. They remove a small pink vial from the rib cage. Whoa. Holding things in your rib cage, that's convenient, I guess. And dip the end of the thread in the liquid, murmuring an incantation. I think I've heard this somewhere. Perhaps in class once, before I fell asleep. Haha. Almost instantly, the needle leaps from Damien's fingertips and begins working on stitching shut a cut above his knee.
Wow!
Whoa! Damien, that's amazing!
Let me try...
Let me try.
sure.
Sure? I bought some hands that need some stitching.
Hmm.
There's an extra vial of ichor in the bag too. You can... I swoop over to said bag. Try on those. I'm glad you're so enthusiastic.
After all...
Why wouldn't I be? You're an awesome teacher. They look a bit flustered by my last remark.
Watch close.
Watch closely, please, Saphira. I'll try and teach you how to cast Stitch. New spell acquired.
Stitch!
So I just hold it like this and stitch. Following Damien's example, I make the wound begin to stitch itself back up. Damien, I'm doing it. It's working perfectly. It's... The fingers suddenly start moving, and the hand springs up at me. Eek!
Be careful.
Safira! Without a word, he gets a newspaper? Oh my god. Or they get a newspaper, sorry. Without a word, Damien, my sweet, shy little Damien, charges forward like my valiant knight. Yes, keep it up. They are doing awesome. They smack down that nasty palm as if it were an insect with a rolled up newspaper from the table nearby, and the hand collapses. Conquered!
Are you alright?
Are you alright? You have to be careful with the intonation of animation spells, or you may end up erasing something. Noted.
But
Sorry, I'll be super extra careful from now on. But I jump up at Damien and pull them into a hug.
wow.
That was really cool, Damien. The way you went flying in with your magic newspaper.
Thank you.
Thank you for saving me.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Oh, they're so cute.
What?
But that wasn't much, really. My maker, he'd just do that whenever my spells got out of control, so... What's wrong?
It's nothing.
It's nothing, but I think that concludes our lesson for the day. Oh, backstory? I think I concluded when the hand died back there. Damien tenses up at the word died. Oh no. I'm kind of curious, but my people skills tell me they aren't ready to talk about it, so I bite my tongue and push back my usual nightshade ways for them. Anyway, thank you for the lesson, Damien. Dots. Dots. Damien doesn't seem to hear me, likely lost in thought. So in an effort to give my dear friend some space, I see myself out. Maybe another time then. Well, at least they have some foresight. Okay. What do we got here? I can either do more spells or... Make more potions? I think potions would be good. How many yellow potions do you need anyway? Well, you don't really need that many yellow potions, actually. I'm gonna try buying a potion really quick. I want to buy a yellow potion. How many? We'll do... one yellow potion. Okay, and then head out. And it's still early dawn. Okay. So let's go ahead and learn yet another spell. We can either do... So we have night creatures, we have darkness to save ourselves. I think maybe like learning to levitate and glide through the air might actually be good. But wait, I want to learn something from Damien. Clone a body part like your hands while maintaining control over its movements, or philosophize. Let's do philosophize. Or engineer perfection. Ooh. Actually, wait, I want this gentle giant, didn't I? Let's do it. Smash.
No.
No! Safira!
Are you alright?
Safira, are you hurt?
No way.
Damien, I broke my potion bottles and I'm not wearing any shoes or socks. I stare at the 1,000 pieces of glasses scattered on the ground all around me in dismay. I'm undoubtedly trapped. I'm going to be here forever and miss my exams and the Halloween party. With a clenched fist, I tilt up my head and shed a false tear. I'm sorry to all the couples out there who will never meet, having been deprived of my matchmaking prowess. Know that my heart goes out to you.
Please.
Safira, don't be like that.
You see.
I can sweep away the shards for you. Damien opens their mouth and sings a few notes. It's quiet for a moment, but before I can ask, I hear a scuffling noise. It starts coming from the corner of the room and then the walls. Suddenly, from everywhere, mice! As they run towards Damien, they mimic the tune in their own squeaky way.
Wow.
Ooh-wah! Damien crouches down as they softly pet the animals.
Please.
Excuse me, friends. If you don't mind, could you please help us pick up this mess? Sure enough, little paws begin to swiftly and carefully collect the glass, depositing it into the trash bin Damien brings out for them. And the kitchen is clean within seconds. Wow, those are very efficient mice. Well, aside from the cheese, Damien happily sprinkles around for the lot of them. Haha. After they accept their reward, the mice clear off as quickly as they came.
Amazing!
Damien, that was amazing.
Like...
You're like that one character from the movies.
Huh?
Not really. I get along, better with creatures than I do with people, after all.
Right.
It must be because you're so gentle with everyone and everything. I can see it. If I was an animal, I sure would like to be around you too. Just like we are now. They bashfully put up their hand up to their left cheek and trace small circles on the ground using their tippy toes. Oh, they're so cute. I'm not sure about that one. It's just, before I came to Halloween Town, after my maker passed away, most of my companions were animals.
Sometimes.
Whenever I'd come across a creature on the road that was hungry or lost or being troubled by humans, I would help them out.
You see.
And in time, well, they would try to help me too. Aw, that sounds so precious. I want cute animal friends like you. But for as long as I can remember, small creatures have had a tendency to run away from me. Oh, Saphira, you're probably just too energetic.
Well,
If you're kind to them and respect the boundaries, it's not too difficult.
oh,
Though, if you'd like to call upon them and speak in a way they understand, I do know a spell for that.
Yeah.
I really, really want to learn. Show me!
all right.
Alright, but if I teach you the spell, Gentle Giant, you have to be careful with it.
Please.
It's not a spell to control another. You may only ask favors of the animals. And in exchange, you must offer them something in return.
No way.
You worry too much. Do I look like someone who would even be a little mean? They look into my eyes and smile. My own heart gives me a spook when it skips a beat.
No.
No, and that's why I trust you.
Well.
Additionally, abusing the spell will cause you to lose trust with the animals.
hmm,
If they have no faith in your bond, the magic will no longer work.
All right.
Got it! I don't want to ask them for anything anyway. Just talking to them seems neat.
Okay.
I understand.
It's simple.
The song I just sang is embedded with old magic from the forest. If you sing it, the animals that hear it will understand your intentions.
Oh.
Oh, do you think maybe you could show me one more time then?
Watch closely.
Okay,
please.
we'll watch closely, Saphira. I'll try and teach you to cast Gentle Giant. New spell acquired. I attempt to sing the notes that Damien had done, but I think I mess up a little here and there. Unexpectedly, Damien sings with me, and my solo becomes a duet, but still, no furry friend in sight. I cross my arms and pout. Is it because they don't trust me yet?
Wait.
No, Saphira, look there. I turn around. From near the entry of the kitchen, a small black kitten walks up to us. When our eyes meet, it mews at me, and my heart melts.
Wow.
Hello! Oh my gosh, did you come to talk to me? Thank you so much. When I speak, it pads over and rubs against my knees. I think I'm going to cry. And Damien smiles, gently patting my head.
All right.
I'll leave you two to it. There's some milk in the fridge when you're done. Damien leaves and I spend the entire afternoon chatting with the kitten instead of getting any work done. That's a good use of my time. Not even being sarcastic. I would spend an afternoon with a new kitten. But I think I'm on my way to getting my very own familiar, as a proper witch should.
The incomparable.
At this
the
rate,
one
failing the
and
exams
only.
will be impossible. For the wonderful, da-di-da, the incomparable, da-di-da, the one and only Saphira Nightshade of Dwemermere High. Okay. It's now dusk. Oh boy. Okay. What should we do today? What spells do I... there's a crap ton of spells. Hold on. 5 more days till Halloween, huh? Alright. We got this. I want to try working the part-time job just to see what happens. So let's go ahead and do that. Today I went to work. Nothing special happened and I earned a good amount of pocket money. Aww. F. Mr. West told me to go to the storage room and get a rather specific item for a customer. He gave me very clear instructions about how to navigate the expansive, catacomb-like area. But how was I supposed to remember all that? When I found the item I was supposed to get, I caught a glimpse of a pretty dagger just a few shelves over and quickly went to inspect it. And as expected, I found myself utterly lost afterwards. Oh no. After stumbling through the storage room for what felt like forever, I finally made it back outside. Only to find Mr. West glaring at me from the top of the stairs. Apparently, he was about to go searching for me because the customer had left, deciding the item wasn't worth the wait anymore. Oh no, this is costing quite a bit of money. Mr. West decided to take it out of my pay. Well, luckily I went to, get an extra shift, I suppose. Okay, let's go ahead and try and make some more potions. I will do Carmilla, and then we're gonna brew some potion, and potion. Yes, and then start. Cool.
0.
000. I figured it out.
How?
How to pass your Halloween exams.
Oh.
No, how to hug you.
Mhm.
To hug me?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't follow.
Well.
I can't hug you, and whenever I try to, I end up messing up your essence, right?
That's right.
Right, Saphira. Very annoying too.
Hmm.
Because I'm made of flesh and blood, while you're a spirit of ether and magic.
Mhm.
Taking you that long to figure it out, has it? Almost 180 years. But, listen to this.
Well,
I'm all ears, for better or for worse. What if I turn into a spirit of ether and magic too?
good heavens.
Oh, good heavens, Saphira. The Halloween exams are difficult, but they're not lethal. You won't be facing any obstacles that could actually kill you, you know.
Oh.
I don't mean that.
I see.
Then you've lost me.
Can you teach me?
I mean, teach me a spell I can cast to transform the best matchmaker in Dormamere High, in Dormamere, me, into a poltergeist like you.
Mhm.
That's actually not a terrible idea, come to think of it.
All right.
It could be pretty useful for you for the exams.
Yes.
Then there is a spell that'll let me transform into a spooky spirit version of myself. My choice of words make him roll his eyes before continuing with his explanation. Almost. Insubstantiate will make your form ghost-like. You'll be able to walk through walls, turn invisible, and hover in midair, just like any poltergeist.
All right.
Ha, that sounds super cool. Teach me this spell, Zero.
Pay attention.
Alright, prepare yourself, Saphira. I'm going to teach you how to cast Insubstantiate. New spell acquired.
Substantiate.
Insubstantiate. I feel myself growing lighter, fainter, ghostlier? I can't find my balance. Whoa!
Careful.
Careful! Zero makes as if to lunge for me, but checks himself at the last moment.
So,
It's so easy to lose your balance in ghost form, because you no longer have a center of gravity. In fact, gravity doesn't even apply to you anymore. Hover, Saphira, hover!
mhm.
This takes a little getting used to, but you'll get the hang of it, as did I.
0.
Hovering! Zero, look, I'm hovering!
Huh?
Huh, you're a surprisingly quick learner. What do you mean, surprisingly?
Well.
Oh, wait a second, I'm a poltergeist now, aren't I?
Yes.
For the moment, Insubstantiate gives you a spirit's basic form. For a fixed span of...
Right.
That means I can hug you at last!
Unfortunately.
Without waiting for Zero to finish, I throw my arms around him gleefully. Whoa!
You can't.
You can't.
No
What,
way.
what happened? It felt all cold and dizzy.
Now you know.
Now you know how I feel when you try to hug me.
Why?
Why?
Because.
Poltergeists are as incapable of touching each other as living beings are incapable of touching us.
That means.
Touch requires physical contact, and we, poltergeists, have nothing physical to offer. Oh, I see.
Oh, now.
Don't look so crestfallen. Here, come with me. Zero starts drifting upward. His head touches the roof, then disappears right through.
0.
Zero?
Come with me.
Come along. Drawing in a deep breath, I concentrate on floating upward.
Wow.
I'm floating.
Mm-hmm.
Steady, Saphira. Almost. It's easier to pass through barriers for the first time if you close your eyes. Passing through the roof felt weird, like something went into and out of me that was there and not there at the same time. When I opened my eyes again, the starry night spreads endlessly above, illuminated by a brilliant crescent moon.
Amazing.
Amazing!
In the past.
Aww. I love to sit on rooftops and watch the night go by a long, long time ago. Now I can get on rooftops much more easily, but floating is not sitting, and sometimes I...
0.
Zero?
Hmm.
Do you miss...
What?
Miss what?
Well.
You know, having a physical body? Zero tenses up and turns to me scornfully.
Huh?
Huh? Do I miss stubbing my toe? That's a good point. Do I miss tripping over branches and falling flat on my face? Do I miss having to climb flight after flight of stairs to get to the roof, only to find the door locked and the key hidden away? Huh? Do you, Zero?
Mind your own business.
Mind your own business, Saphira. Interesting. Okay. It's the 27th. I'm running out of time. I feel like I need to learn a lot more spells. So let's see. Let us learn to philosophize.
Damien!
Damien, it's time to teach me, the best pupil in Dwemermere, some magic. I strike a pose, expecting them to come and meet me. Dots. I wait, but get no such greeting. Then, rounding the corner of our doorway, I find my roommate staring at a skull. Damien? Dots.
Hello?
Hello? Earth to Damien.
Hmm.
As I get closer, I notice a couple papers spread out in front of them on the table. And they're the school's spookiest subject, mathematics. Damien must be so focused thinking of an answer. That's why they didn't greet me. Sorry, my eye was itchy. I guess even someone as serious as them can be a bit spacey sometimes. 8 by 12 and 12 by 8. Are the measurements we think are pretty great. Oh, this is the skull. Question mark?
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Thank you. That makes a lot more sense.
Huh?
Did that bonehead... No, Protag, why? Did that bonehead just talk?
Huh?
Saphira, when did you get home? 5 minutes ago. I did the pose and everything.
Well...
More importantly, did that skull just talk?
Yes.
It did.
A long
In his time, my maker endowed me with magic to commune with the dead.
Oh!
Oh, that's it? I do that all the time. Though the dead guy I commune with never does my homework for me. These spirits are a little more otherworldly than Zero.
What?
But their insight has been wonderful to have for more complex homework questions. Just as Damien finished, I clasp my hands together and hold them to my chest with pleading eyes.
Can you teach me?
Please, I'm sure I could use some help on my worksheets too.
Okay.
I don't see why not.
It's simple.
It's a fairly simple process. You just have to coat the mouth of the skull with frankincense.
That's all.
Then you need to charge it with magical power using the spell Philosophize. Rats, I don't have any frankincense. I have to run to the store.
Maybe?
Maybe I can convince Carmela to give me a discount. I am mid-moving to dash out the place and down the street, faster than a tumbling jack-o'-lantern, but Damien stops me.
No,
No, don't.
please.
You can borrow some of mine, if you want to give it a try, that is.
I'll work hard.
Eh? Thank you so much. I'll do my best. For the best friend I know. They blush and avert their eyes a little.
Well,
Yes, well, watch closely, please, Saphira. I'll try and teach you how to cast Philosophize. New spell acquired. Brushing a skull's teeth with herbs is kinda weird, but at least it's easy. Under Damien's instruction, I make the preparations fairly quickly.
All right!
Great, I think I got it.
Philosophize.
Philosophize.
Yes!
Hey, Skull! Buddy! I have a potions assignment due tomorrow. Tell me if I should use Batmeal or Gourd Spice as the base for this elixir or for this elixir of wheezing. Dots. Regarding your inquiry about a potion of cough.
Oh!
Oh, it's working! Look it up yourself and sawed right off.
Hey!
Hey now, do you have a bone to pick with me? We, the spirits, do not live to serve, disturbing our rest we do not deserve. If you want to pass your test, then study yourself and don't be a pest. That guy was rude for someone without a leg to stand on.
Like...
Just because you've been alone for centuries doesn't mean you can.
please
Don't take it personally. Most spirits are surly in the best of times.
Um...
Isn't the spell supposed to make them, cooperative? This method only allows you to commune with the dead, not command them. Although, the soul did have a point. You can't exactly take study aids into your final exams.
Guess not. not.
Ugh, I guess not, but it was worth a shot.
Duh.
Thanks for nothing, you bonehead. To you, which we do say bye, and I know you are, but what am I? Why you? I think that's enough for this lesson. They gently grab my shoulder to hold me back and look at me with great kindness and concern in their eyes.
Please.
Go take a break, Sephara. I'll, lay our friend here back to rest. Ugh, okay. Thank you, Damien. After my break, I spend the remainder of my day cramming more for the Halloween exams. And occasionally, I find a light snack placed on my desk for me that never fails to make me smile. Aw, cute. Ooh. Lawrence drops the crate with a heavy thud, then wipes his hands against each other, feeling accomplished yet unaware of my presence. Hee hee. I think that's all the deliveries for today. Maybe now I can finally nap. Lori! Oh, that's a cute nickname. Ugh. Oh my god, I love the chippy art. Lawrence turns stiffly to face me, his ears flattened against his hair.
Again.
Which, I told you 1,000 times, my name is...
I remember.
I know. Lawrence, right? Oh, he's so cute. I watch his ears perk back up again. They look so soft, so fuzzy, so... Ugh. But how do you expect me to call you by your name if you don't use mine? I guess you have a point. His ears twitch a little and droop as he looks away. Is that a pout hiding behind his mask?
Right.
That's it. I can't hold myself back any longer. I'm so sorry. Sorry? For... Rue? Lawrence makes a noise somewhere behind a whimper and a whine as I grab him in a headlock and ruffle his ears to my heart's content. I discover that if you scratch behind them, his foot starts tapping, but he grabs me by the shoulders and pulls me away before I can learn much more than that.
What are you doing?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry.
Your jeers are just so unbelievably cute. I'm sorry I couldn't resist.
You have to.
Well, you have to. You can't just go around touching people like that. At least ask first. Yeah, right? Come on, Protag.
Mean.
You would have said yes if I...
No.
No! My ears aren't a toy for foolish people to play with. My hearing is a lot more sensitive than yours. Every tap is an echo that reverberates in my head. Oh, I can't even imagine what that must be like. Ugh. If I teach you, will you leave them be? Teach me. Teach me.
Wow.
Oh gosh, you're gonna show me how to have super cute puppy ears?
No.
No, pumpkin head. I'll teach you what big ears. A spell to improve your hearing.
Duh.
Oh.
Well.
Oh well, I suppose that could be useful too.
Right.
The better to hear you with, my dear. Am I right? I wink playfully at him and he thumps his palm against his forehead. Ugh, you're so... Anyways, pay attention. This is how you cast What Big Ears. New spell acquired.
What big ears.
Oh, what big ears! I didn't think it was possible to improve your hearing through a few easy steps. But with a few simple gestures and the magic words, everything is a lot more in focus. But what? Otolaryngologists would hate us. Something about the study of something in throat voice. Okay, whatever.
That should do it.
That should have worked. Tell me what you hear. I hear the beetles crawling around in the grass, the crows flapping their wings above us.
Good.
Good. Anything else?
Well.
And there are glasses clinking near the cafe down the hill from here, and...
How?
What? Something is growling really close by. It isn't you, is it?
No.
No, but I don't hear a thing. Lawrence watches the area around us carefully, alert and ready for action. He seems to be taking this seriously. I hear the growl again, and without a doubt, it's definitely coming from Lawrence.
Well.
Are you sure it isn't you?
Of course not.
Of course it's not. Go back home. The lesson is over. Are you hungry? But Lawrence...
Watch yourself.
It might be unsafe. The witch that can't use many spells won't be able to defend themselves. He folds his arms and nods affirmatively at his own deductions.
I'll do it.
I'll look into the weird noise by myself. Alright. Lawrence turns to leave. I hear the growling again as he dashes off into the woods. And that's when I suddenly realize That was his stomach, wasn't it? Hey, Lawrence, wait. It's okay. Maybe I'll bring along a box of treats or a dog bone next time. Okay. Let's try learning some more spells. I feel like at some point I'm gonna need to make potions though, because I need the potions. Okay, well, I think for now, let out a screech that can break glass or deafen anything in range. Oh, that would be good. Freeze might also be good. I think for now, I think I want to learn fly. And then if I can, I want to learn chill. And maybe telekinesis. I feel like I need to make a lot of potions soon though. Oh dear. Alright, well, first I'm going to take a quick mini hydration break. Like, I'll still be here, but you know. Okay. Back to the game. Oh, and a posture check really quick. Okay. We are going to make I'm gonna learn fly. Levitate and glide through the air. As I turn the corner of the alleyway, heading to the human shop, I notice the lights are out. I check the time on the clock tower nearby. I'm pretty sure we should be open right now. Was there another holiday this close to Halloween? I don't think so. After all, I keep a tab on all the holidays for my matchmaking purposes. I approach the door and cautiously take hold of the handle and pull. It swings open easily. Ooh, what was that? It swings open easily and the little bell echoes through the empty space. Inside, the store is pitch black. Even the street lamps outside can barely illuminate more than a few inches indoors. Oh, my bad. Even the street lamps outside can barely intimidate more than a few inches indoors, as if something is stopping them from doing so. Magic? I feel my heart thump heavily inside my chest as I step into the store. Carmilla? Are you there? My voice comes out as a tiny, frightened squeak. I'm a mouse. I clear my throat and reach out for a candle, or any sort of light really, only to knock one of the displays over instead. Sounded like the pickled eyeballs too, by the squelch. Ew. I definitely don't look forward to cleaning that up later.
Hello?
Carmilla? Mr. West? Suddenly, a sharp breeze nearly knocks my hat off. I gasp, instinctively crouching down and covering my head. When I look up, I see a small silhouette balancing on the second floor, balustrade, candle in hand. Well, 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 what do we have here? Eek! Who are you? You enter the domain of Countess Carmilla, mortal. Being of the night, ruler of the creatures of darkness, mistress to time itself.
Crab apples.
Eh? Carmilla, it's you? Carmilla swoops down from the second floor, her cape billowing like a dark cloud around her. I yelp as she lands in front of me with the agility of a cat. Her footsteps are silent against the floorboards. The candles suddenly light up all at once, banishing the eerie darkness. Carmilla stands above me, her shoulders trembling with laughter. You are surprisingly easy to spook, my dear. An odd trait for a witch. Hey, that wasn't funny. I nearly had a heart attack. No, 3 heart attacks. I clutch my chest for emphasis and press against my forehead with the back of my hand, as though I were seconds away from passing out. I just realized in the background of the shop, it says no returns on the banner. I love it. The previously nosy thuds of my head, my heart against my ribcage begin to die down. Oh, dear me. Well, rest assured, little witch, I would take responsibility if you are feeling faint. How did you even do that? Jumping from so high, I mean. Is there some kind of wire attached to your back? I spin Carmilla around and search, but find nothing. She crosses her arms and gently shoos me away.
Not at all.
Of course not. Vampires can fly. We are all powerful, apex predators for a reason. So you could have just gotten that skeleton by yourself the other day, without me falling off the ladder? Dots. Dots.
Not
Oh,
quite.
well, not quite.
I suppose.
Fly is, I suppose, a stretch, despite the name of the spell. We can only glide and swoop down from high places. Soaring high up is nigh impossible. It is not quite like a witch upon their broomstick. Before I can even ask, Carmilla smirks at me. But flight is certainly an appropriately witchy skill, is it not? Would you like to learn how to do it?
Duh.
Duh, of course. But what kind of things can this spell be used for? There always seems to be something aesthetic. Come again? You can't expect every spell to have just some kind of ingrained use of higher purpose, you know.
My dear.
Some of these things are just for entertainment. It simply looks positively captivating when you swoop down upon your audience.
I suppose.
But I suppose a klutz such as yourself could utilize it to curb your falling habit as well.
Oh.
Oh, I guess I can argue with that. So, will you teach me? Oh, being of the night, ruler of the creatures of darkness, mistress to time. She blushes as I recite. She blushes as I recite her earlier lines and flails her arms dismissively at me.
I'll teach you.
All right, already. Follow me. I'll teach you how to cast fly. New spell acquired. Or so she said. She led me to the balustrade, explaining the process of casting the spell, and even demonstrated it a few times. But, Carmilla, I'm not so sure about this.
Come on.
Come now. You're never going to learn if you just keep watching me. Do you fear heights, my dear? Yes.
Oh.
Oh, sweetheart. And you're absolutely certain you still want to do this? I nod. In response, Carmilla sighs and climbs up to the balustrade beside me, then takes my hand. Very well. If even the great Saphira Nightshade is daunted by this task, we shall do it together. Okay. On 3 then.
Oh.
That's the
All right.
spirit, love. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Fly.
Fly! I squeeze my eyes shut, and together we leap from the balustrade. Hands intertwined, Carmilla and I glide down to the first floor of the shop. Eventually, we manage to make a silent landing near the front door. I gape at her, amazed, with my heart hammering against my chest. Carmilla returns my look with her smug smile.
Wow.
That
Well,
wasn't so bad, was it?
amazing.
That was amazing, Carmilla.
Right.
I feel like as long as you're here, I really can't do anything.
Oh my.
Oh, what a charmer you are.
Now.
Though the only thing we should be doing for now is preparing for our customers. We're never as busy this close to Halloween, so I may have taken a few liberties earlier with the schedule. Leave it to me. As I was stocking shelves, I heard some students snickering and whispering to each other. Somehow I got the feeling they were up to no good, but couldn't quite make out what they were saying. After improving my hearing, I realized they were planning to drop a darkness bomb so they could rob us blind. Literally. I had them leave before they can do any harm. When I told Mr. West about the almost incident, he rewarded me for my trouble. Yay.
0.
You know, Zero.
Yes.
Yes, Saphira?
Well.
I've been thinking. I know very little about you, don't I?
That's right.
You know very little about everything, Saphira. That is why you're in such imminent danger of flunking your exams and getting expelled from Dwemermere High.
Speaking of which.
Speaking of which, how far did you progress with tonight's study plans? You've been by my side the whole time. You probably know the answer to that question better than I do.
Oh, yeah.
Do I? In which case, I must warn you that unless you start studying seriously and stop wasting time asking inane questions.
Right.
That's just it. I fold my arms across my chest in the most exasperated expression I can muster. Zero isn't escaping this time.
Huh?
Eh?
Like.
Whenever I bring up the topic of your past, you try to deflect it and change the subject.
Do I?
Do I now?
Yes.
You do, Zero. You're my oldest friend and I want to know more about you.
But.
But if you don't wish to tell me anything, all you have to do is say so, and I'll stop, because I respect your privacy.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't a matter of privacy. He lets out a defeated sigh.
Actually.
The reason I don't like to talk about my past is hardly that glamorous. I simply haven't had much of a past to talk about. But you've been a poltergeist for a long time, haven't you?
Yes.
For much too long.
My earliest memories.
My earliest memories were of haunting the north part of the graveyard in in... The name escapes me.
It was.
It was a quaint little English village.
I remember.
I remember the vane on the church steeple, a gleam in midday, and the low, sad chimes of the church bell, telling me the hour to those whom time no longer meant anything. His eyes are hazy like the night sky as he reminisces about the distant memories of his past.
Oh!
It sounds so peaceful there. He whips his head up towards me, my comment having broken him from his trance.
No.
Peaceful. It was so unbearably... It was so unbearably boring that it drove me out of my mind.
Eventually.
One fine night, I decided I couldn't stand it any longer and left. I went here and there, haunting whatever took my fancy. Lonely, windswept roads, crumbling, disused castles, and dark, quaking tarns. Were you fond of those days? Not a bit.
In the past.
I was light and free, and at a loss, so to speak. I drifted aimlessly, wherever the wind blew. One evening, I wound up here, in Halloween Town.
Actually.
I hadn't planned to stay longer than I did anywhere else, but for one reason or another, I never was able to get around to leaving. Eventually, I just got used to the idea of living here. Oh, I got choices. Is there anything you miss? But living here is great, isn't it? Is there anything you miss?
Like...
Is there anything you miss from when you were... from where you came from?
I've forgotten.
If there is, I've forgotten.
I
know I once missed my family and friends, and the slow, bitter nights when I was alone. Now I can't remember their names, or their faces, or what their laughter sounded like.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry.
Don't be. A lot of water has flown under those bridges, and a good thing at that. I gaze into Zero's eyes, which had become low and smoldering like embers about to die. Instinctively, I reach out to touch him, but check myself at the last moment. Zero observes this with a sad smile. What does that mean?
What?
What does what mean?
Well...
That the thing holding you is losing its grip. What does that mean?
That means.
It means my memory is weakening in my old age, which is pardonable, since I have been in Halloween Town long before you were even born. But you, my dear Saphira, are young, and unless your memory starts improving dramatically and with great haste, you will fail your Halloween exams and get expelled from school. Fine, be that way. I turn to my books in a huff. Just as I am about to lift my pen, Zero speaks up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Saphira. Huh? What for?
Never mind.
Nothing. Never mind. We spend the rest of night in companionable silence. Interesting. Okay. Let's make some potions. And let's go ahead and have Zero double my potion output. Because I think I need a lot of blue and purples. Hold on. What spells do I want to learn again? I still want to learn chill, so I need a lot of blues. Okay. So I'll do a lot of blues and we'll do a purple here. Yes. Okay, witching hour to early dawn.
Come again!
Thanks, doll. Come see us again soon. The instant the last two customers leave, Carmilla hums cheerily to herself and locks the front door for lunch. I'm about to take the first bite of my burger when she turns to me with a sort of smug satisfaction.
I'm parched.
We worked hard this morning, did we not? I'm positively parched. I stare at her with my mouth open, a very appealing sight, before clamping it shut. Parched? Oh, hold on. I'll grab your lunch for you, and we can eat together. I go to look underneath the counter in case she left the bag, but there's nothing. Quickly I race to the back, but there isn't anything in the icebox either. As I return, Carmilla eyes me, full of amusement. Did you forget your lunch today? Seems so.
Whatever shall I do?
Whatever shall I do? I look back at my own lunch, a leftover burger from last night's supper and a bottle of milk. I guess I could go halvesies. Well, if you need a drink, you can have some of mine. I thrust the unopened bottle towards Carmilla, but she immediately takes a step back like it's minced garlic, which I'm pretty sure it's not. What gives? Oh, no thank you. No thank you, dear. Milk is not quite to my taste.
You know?
It never really satisfies me, you know? She smiles gently and saunters over to me. When I look into her eyes, I see the same spark as when she looks at the customers. It's chilling. I know what she's doing, but her voice is so hypnotic. It almost causes my heart to skip a beat. But, my darling little witch, you do know what would satisfy a thirsty vampire, yes? Blood? If it's bad enough that you'd want to enthrall me, I guess I could give you some of mine, but you owe me.
Right.
And it better not hurt. Oh, sweet Saphira, you're always full of surprises.
I feel a little
Even when you knew what I was up to. Oh, goodness. I feel a little embarrassed. She glances away and twirls her hair around her index finger. Well, we're friends, and you're always helping me out, so I think it's the least I could do.
My dear.
You're so kind, not to mention 100% right.
I promise.
I swear to you that I shall only take the tiniest bit.
Come
Like
on.
gasp! Give me your hand, please. Oh, that's a cute way of depicting being bit by a vampire. I do exactly as she asks. With one of her satisfied little hums, Carmilla kneels before me and takes my hand, then gently presses her lips to the back of my palm. I feel pinched for just a moment, but then nothing but a little dizziness. Carmilla lifts her head and licks her lips before removing a handkerchief from her sleeve, which she carefully wraps around my hand. Red berry, with notes of chocolate and cream. You certainly like your sweets, don't you? Huh? You can tell all that from my blood?
I have experience.
I have an experienced palate for such things.
I suppose.
If you're truly curious, I suppose I could give you a pittance of my own.
Of course.
Few things upon this earth are quite as energizing as fresh blood, when you have acquired the taste, of course. She does look like she has a lot of get up and go, but drinking blood... That's too much, or alright, I am a little tired. Wait. Give you a pittance of my own? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, I'm a little tired. Let's go.
Well,
Well, if it tastes as good as you say, a little wouldn't hurt.
I'm impressed.
Oh, how adventurous. I'm very impressed.
But
But, my sweet witch, I was hardly serious. Oh, shame. No vampirism for me. Oh, yeah, see it? Because I was like, I remember in some other series, if you drink a vampire's blood, you become one too. Kind of like Owari no Seraph and all that. To drink a vampire's blood is to become one yourself, after all.
really?
Oh, what? Really?
Yes.
Yes, so be careful what you agree to, Saphira. There may be a number of benefits to vampirism, but should you think them over first? At any rate, I do know a less physical means of absorbing energy. It may not be as effective as blood, but it should provide a pick-me-up in a pinch.
Oh.
You mean like draining psychic energy? I wiggle my fingers spookily at Carmilla, and she shakes her head, smiling briefly. Something like that, yes? It's a spell called Leech Life. I'm turning into Pokemon now. That sounds ominous, but let's get to learning.
I'll teach you.
Alright, darling. I'll teach you how to cast Leech Life. New spell acquired. Carmilla spends the rest of our break instructing me on how to steal energies indirectly. It's a pretty simple process. All you have to do is lock eyes with your target after casting the spell, and you'll slowly drain their energy. Nice and straightforward. It sounds dangerous. Not even I could mess this up. I haven't had a chance to test it though. After she showed me, Carmilla wouldn't even look at me. The awkward silence stretches between us for what seems like forever. Shortly after our break, a customer finally shows up, and they're wearing a mean face that spells business. Hey, I want to return this. I blink, then quietly tap the small board next to the counter sheepishly.
Well.
We have a no returns policy on every product in the store. Sorry. Why does that matter? My spell didn't work. I demand to see your manager. Our eyes meet, and we just sort of stare at each other. It takes me a second to gather my nerves, but I decide to put what I've learned to good use.
Life leech.
Life leech. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna announce that right in front of them. No problem. Slowly, the man's shoulders begin to sink, and I feel a bit of energy gradually wake me back up. Thankfully, after about 5 minutes, he just shakes his head and wobbles off without a word.
Yes.
Yes, Nightshade wins. As I fist pump into the air, I think I catch Carmilla smiling at me. out of the corner of my eye. But when I go to look again, she seems to have vanished. Too unprofessional? Or maybe I should be careful with a spell, as she told me to. Not like I'm going to be leeching out the answers to the Halloween exams anytime soon. Okay, October 28th. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. I think I want to learn chill. Which is freeze a small area with your ghostly chill. God, I hope I hope I'm not fucking myself over.
0.
0, I'm melting.
Yes.
You certainly look like you are.
Help me.
Save me, 0. Save me before I dissolve into an icky puddle of sweat. I reach towards him dramatically as sweat perspires aggressively on my forehead. My theatrics are of no avail as 0 fixates on something else. The dragons are preparing for their Halloween activities. He peers out the window into the unseasonably balmy evening.
I wish.
I wish this house had air conditioning. As do I. Then you might stop whining about the heat and focus more on passing your exams.
Right.
I got it. I clasped my hands together and gave a little pleading pout.
0.
0, do your magic air conditioning trick. Pretty please with a pumpkin on top.
For the last time.
I am not a magic air conditioner.
Uh,
I am a sinister and eerie poltergeist, and the magical chill that emanates from me is akin to the deathly chill of an open grave. Like a sinister eldritch air conditioning?
no.
No, not air conditioning of any kind whatsoever. Melting. I really am melting.
Right.
I have an idea. 0, teach me how to be sinister and eerie. How to be a sinister and eerie air conditioner. I would love to be an air conditioner. Especially
I
during
must
summer
do
in my
it.
area. The deathly chill of an open grave. I want to know how to emanate it too. Until I can afford a place with air conditioning anyway. Dots.
Fine.
Fine, if you insist. And if it'll stop you from complaining.
I will.
I do, and it will.
All right.
Alright, prepare yourself, Saphira. I'm going to teach you how to cast Chill. New spell acquired.
Chill.
Chill. Chill out. For a second or two, nothing happened. Then,
Oh.
ha.
All right.
Cool. Deliciously refreshing and cool.
Well,
Does that mean I'll stop complaining and go back to studying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to your nifty spell, I have become Saphira Nightshade, the studious, the productive once more.
thank goodness.
Glad to hear it. Do your best tonight.
All right.
All right. I turn back to my desk to give the potion textbook I'm working on my fullest attention. Does it get too cold?
No way.
All these noises.
You know.
You're making weird noises again, Saphira.
Well.
I'm still casting the chill spell, right? You are. Partly. Partly? Well, you haven't been maintaining your concentration on casting the spell just now, so naturally your chill faltered a bit. An air conditioner is a must in Florida. Oh my god, I bet. Especially with the humidity, right? Because like air conditioner helps like dehumidify things, right?
No
A
way.
bit. I'm starting to melt again. Wah! With more practice, I'm confident you'll be able to work on other things while casting chill in the background, like your own personal air conditioner. But for now, it looks like if you divert any attention away from the spell, the chill you cast won't be effective. How much more practice? Oh, give it 2 or 3 more years, maybe 4.
No way.
I'm doomed.
Well.
Oh well, since I won't be able to study anyway, I might as well just focus on casting chill and enjoy the delicious cool air.
Hey!
No, you don't.
I
Gah.
knew it.
I knew this would be the case from the start. My sinister, eerie air conditioner. 0 sighs and spreads his hands. Instantly, the room becomes a degree Celsius or 2 cooler.
Well,
Well, can you study now?
Thank you.
Thanks, 0. You're the best.
stop it.
I'm not doing it for you. It's only because there isn't any other way to get you to study, and your position is quite desperate enough as it is. But that's still doing it for me, though.
Go away.
That's only because I don't want to be known for being friends with a witch who can't pass her Halloween exams. I'm happy you're my friend, Zero.
Stop.
Pipe down and go back to studying, Saphira. And so we spend another tiring but productive night in preparing for my upcoming exams.
Damien!
Damien!
Just a moment.
Just another moment. What's taking them so long?
Hmm.
Damien, do you need some help? My question gets a very obvious answer when Damien appears near the top of the stairs with a large stack of books in their hands. Can they even see over that? Paginated? Is either paginated or like paganated? Oh god. Mountain?
Apologies.
Apologies, Saphira. I just wanted to make sure I had brought...
Ah,
Oh! Eek! I rush over as Damien trips over their feet, but it's too late. Oh no! They go over the banister and tumble down the stairs, landing into a heap of books and limbs on the floor.
Damien!
Damien! Damien!
No!
Speak to me! Oh no! Oh no, no, no! I dig through the books, but they don't move.
Damien!
Damien, are you dead? No! Don't let me get accused of murder!
it's okay.
It's okay. I'm still alive.
Huh?
Huh? With a grunt, Damien stands themselves back up and dusts off unseen dirt from their clothes. There wasn't a scratch on them.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Saphira. I didn't mean to make such a mess.
Wait.
I'll clean it. Wait,
Are you alright?
are you feeling it right? You're quite pale.
Uh,
Damien! I cry crocodile tears and throw my arms around their neck to emphasize their horrible crimes against my sanity. They tense a little at first, but wrap their arms around me not long after.
don't you know?
Don't worry me like that ever again. I almost had to imagine life in the dungeons.
Thank you?
Thanks for your concern?
Yes!
You bet.
Uh,
But that looked like a really nasty fall. It's a miracle you're still standing right now.
Oh.
Oh, it's not a miracle. It's the magic spell. Indestructible. Indestructible?
Yes.
When I was created, my maker took measures to assure no harm would come to my person.
wow!
Wow! With a capital W-O-W! Wow!
I could.
If you're interested, I can teach you part of it. It'd be perfect for you.
All right!
Count me interested.
Excellent.
Oh, wonderful. Now I won't have to worry so much.
Um,
Oh, what was that again?
It's
Nothing.
Watch close.
Now, watch
please.
closely, please, Saphira. I'll try and teach you how to cast Indestructible. New spell acquired.
indestructible!
Indestructible. Suddenly, a swelling feeling takes hold of me, then dies down, and I don't feel much different from before. Of course, other than the sudden urge to perform immediate and daring feats to test my new capabilities. I grip both fists and hold them up in front of my chest in anticipation.
All right!
Okay, I think I've got it. So, I'll take the stack of books to the top of the stairs and then throw myself down.
Don't.
I think absolutely not.
Hmm.
Aw, wait, you mean that wasn't what the books were for?
Of course not.
No, goodness, of course not.
Well.
Those books are about magic theory if you really want to test it that badly. Here, hold on, I'll get you something.
Don't do it.
Don't you dare jump down those stairs, Saphira.
Yes!
Yes, my liege. I oblige, my liege. Damien cast me a doubtful glance before walking away. A few seconds later, they emerged with a wooden plank.
Okay.
Please recast the spell and try punching this as hard as you can.
Impossible!
Now we're talking. It'd probably take some sort of martial arts to break this plank if I didn't have the power of magic and Damien on my side.
All right!
Okay, so I just use this sigil and...
Go!
Take this! Saphira's heart-shattering comet punch! Crack! My fist goes through it like a hole puncher through a greeting card. And I don't feel a single sting. Damien looks satisfied.
Excellent.
That was excellent. The spell should make you
No.
invulnerable for about 5 minutes each time you cast it. Although, you, don't have to name your attacks. What do you mean? Naming them is the best part. Yeah, isn't that... Come on. That's how you beat anime. How else would people notice the incomparable, one and only, Saphira Nightshade doing them? You should try it too. Haha, if you say so, maybe another day. For now, I have some books to clean up. Why did I try to bring so many? Watching as they go to pick up the books scattered across the stairway, I decide to venture over and follow suit. Damien casts me a surprised look.
Oh.
Oh, you don't have to trouble yourself. I know you hate cleaning. It's fine. This is my home too, after all, and I owe you one for teaching me that spell and all.
Thank you.
Thank you. As we work on it together, silence falls upon us and causes me to think.
Why?
Why would your maker want you to be as destructible anyway? You're not even a klutz.
Oh,
Oh, that's...
well.
Well, when I was created, my maker was, not well liked in the neighborhoods we lived in. Humans used to throw things at us or try to chase us out. They managed to, sometimes.
No way.
What? Those bullies! I roll up my imaginary sleeves and put on the most mean and serious face I can muster. When I'm done with them,
It's okay.
Saphira, it's okay. It was a long time ago. Those humans have all died already anyway. But that was the reason why my maker always said we needed to have thick skins to get through life.
Like,
So he made you the most impenetrable of all?
Yes.
I guess so.
but...
But as long as you're with me, even if you're not, I'll make sure to protect you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Right.
So, I hope you can keep smiling without worries, Damien. My sweetest friend in the world. They avert their eyes from my view and shyly slide their hands behind their back.
It's nothing.
I'll try. Oh, I can't get over how cute they are. Okay. Halloween is near upon us, and I feel like I'm screwed. Okay, so I think I need to make a crap ton of potions, because I think I'm getting enough spells that should hopefully save me in a pinch. So I should probably start stocking up with some potions, and I got coins too that I can use. So I have like... So I need at least like 3 red potions. 4 red potions. So I need a lot more red potions. I need just a lot more of everything. Okay, let's get some yellow potions. Let's go ahead and buy 3 yellow potions. And then let's go ahead and buy some 3 red potions. Let's go ahead and buy a blue potion. And then buy a pink. Oh, it's pink. It's not even purple. Whoops. Perhaps I'm colorblind. Whoopsies. Well, that looks pink. That looks more like a magenta to me. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Okay, I still want to learn yet another spell though. So I want to learn telekinesis. Yes. Oh, Grimmy! Hi, Grimmy. My cat's saying hi. Okay, let's learn telekinesis. And then if we have time, maybe I want to do engineered perfection. Clean, clean, clean the house. Saphira Nightshade, the neat, the tight. Hey, what are you biting?
I'm sorry.
I have to apologize, Saphira. I always thought you were a thoughtless, bumbling, devil-may-care? Devil-may-care, airheaded slob.
0.
I appreciate the compliments. 0, 1 adjective at a time, please. But it seems like maybe, deep down, you're actually a responsible person. Yes, praise me some more.
Maybe.
Very, very deep down. Carefully, I climbed the ladder, a pail of cleaning equipment in my hands.
How?
How was Damien injured so badly? They said that they were trying to clean the top shelf of this cupboard, but while on the ladder, one of the joints gave out suddenly.
Ouch.
Ouch. Yeah. I sigh. It's rare for that to happen to Damien. They're not even a klutz, so I'm pretty worried.
Oh, now?
Saphira,
Don't worry.
I'm sure Damien will come home in tip-top shape after their surgery at the human shop.
Right.
So am I.
And then...
And I want to give Damien a big surprise when they get back and find this place all spick and span. Not even a single crumb of newt to be found.
Are you sure?
I think that's very kind of you. Only, are you sure you'll be fine? What do you mean?
May I remind you?
You're barely keeping your balance on top of that rickety ladder. while holding a mop in one hand and a pail of soapy water in another.
Well,
A series of tasks that would challenge even a trained acrobat.
Right.
I am.
Amazing.
Amazingly talented, aren't I?
don't.
Don't accidentally trip and fall too, Sephira. You're such a warrior, Zero. I tiptoe on the uppermost rung, straining to reach the corner of the cupboard shelf with my mop.
The incomparable.
No
the
accident
one
could
and
possibly happen to Sephira Nightshade. The one, the only. Eek! Cockroach!
Careful!
Watch out! I flinch away from the creepy crawly and simultaneously lose my balance. Ah! For one dizzying moment, I am in freefall. An unseen force catches me midair.
Huh?
Huh? I'm floating? Buoyed up in midair by an invisible wave, as are my mop and pail on either side of me. Slowly, the force ebbs away, settling me and my mop and pail gently on the floor. My brain rattles inside my skull as I recover from the fall.
Well.
Oh, what happened?
Thank goodness.
This I caught you in time. You scared me to death. But Zero, you're a poltergeist. Unless you want to turn into one. Don't ever do something so.
Wait.
Wait, that's it. I'm an idiot. I should have taught you telekinesis. Telekinawa?
That's right.
It's a poltergeist spell that allows you to move physical objects about, like slamming doors in empty rooms, breaking plates, plunging cosmetic boxes into ponds, or catching witches falling from ladders? Precisely. Or controlling a mop and pail into cleaning the cupboard without needing to hold them yourself.
Can you teach me?
Oh, that sounds useful. Teach me, Zero.
Pay attention.
All right. Prepare yourself, Sephira. I'm going to teach you how to cast telekinesis. New spell acquired.
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis. Inch by inch, the mop and pail rise up from the ground like zombies. From the grave. Dip the mop into the pail. Take the mop out.
Well done.
Not bad. Wipe the mop on the shelf.
But
Oh, wait, I just skipped something. Okay. Sure. But with a spell such as telekinesis, concentration is absolutely key. How strange. There is a round button-like thing. The instant you lose it, I'm losing it. Oh, it's moving. The spell breaks. Eek! Cockroach! It flies, Zero, it's flying! The mop and pail drop as a small brown creature whirs through the room before propelling up and out of the open window.
telekinesis.
Zero catches the mop right before it lands on my head, and a look of relief crosses his face briefly.
Huh.
Telekinesis isn't the easiest spell to cast, especially when you're casting it for the first time. And being frightened by flying cockroaches.
Well,
That too. When you've recovered, shall we try again? After an hour, under Zero's tutelage, I used telekinesis to clean not just the cupboard, but every nook and cranny of the kitchen.
Yes.
There, when Damien returns. Sephira, I'm home.
Yeah.
They're back.
I
Can I stay? I like to see the look of surprise on their face too.
Of course.
Of course. Thank you for all your help, Zero.
Apologies.
I'm sorry I caused a mess in the kitchen earlier due to my accident. I'm going to clean it up right away. Don't worry.
Oh,
Sephira? And Zero? What are you... why is the kitchen... Oh. Aw. I can see more of a reaction? Okay. While cleaning up the shop, I found a very unique looking, obviously ancient vase. But is there any other kind? Amazed by all the intricate decorations, I took it off the shelf for inspection. And at the same moment, Carmilla appeared out of nowhere and spooked the hell out of me. As soon as I dropped the vase, the shop was shrouded in darkness. Then, an evil spirit appeared. I must have the worst luck. Luckily, I was able to easily stitch the vase back together, so the spirit returned to it without causing any trouble. Oh yay! Carmilla was pretty impressed by my quick wits, and even sweet-talked. Sweet-talked? Oh, Mr. West, into not deducting my pay for breaking the vase. But she should have done that to begin with, since it was her fault I broke it. I think that I had better tighten it. Again, I find Damien by the stairs with needle and thread. I'm getting hit by an odd sense of deja vu. More repairs, Damien. I get into position. But nothing falls apart this time either. They've gotten pretty good at securing themselves these days.
welcome home.
Sephira, welcome home. Please don't sneak up on me like that. Hey, I wasn't even being sneaky this time. Hey, Grim, what are you doing? Grimmy? Stop it. But I haven't seen this much surgery since the Dolahan guy's head fell off. Do you have a hot date coming up or something? I lean in close with a huge grin on my face.
Of course not.
Of course not. It's just that the machine has been wearing out lately, and I wanted to be prepared. Machine? What machine?
Well...
So I was drinking. They're quiet for a long moment after that. I can't really tell what they're thinking, but before I can decide if it's something I should pry for them to talk about or not, Damien speaks up again. Saphira, can I ask something weird? Like personal weird or weird weird? Because the answer is yes either way.
Let's say...
Well, say you had a boat. Do you think that after you replaced every part of that boat, it would still be the same one? Well, I'm pretty sure he's talking about himself, so... It's also kind of like how your like body kind of like replaces itself every like what? Couple of like... months? Days? Weeks? I forgot what the science was for it. But we're still us, so of course it is. Yeah, it's still my boat.
Right.
It didn't stop being mine just because I put a cuter sail on it or whatever.
Really?
Even if there's nothing about it, that's the same as when you first got it?
Yes.
No doubt a boated. You said no way? Oh no. I mean, technically all the parts would be different, but it's still fundamentally like the sentimental feelings are still there. That's my reasoning anyway. Hey, what are you doing there, cat? Grimmy? What are you chewing on? My cat is chewing on something behind my laptop. Grimmy? There's wires back there. Oh, don't shake the camera. I don't know how the egg's gonna react to that. Everything changes in time. But you're still you, though, even if everything changes. I suppose I see your point. That is pretty out there, though. Why do you ask? Well, have you ever heard of the ship of Theseus? No. What is that? It's an old philosophy question. Say, a great hero went out on a long journey by boat. Over the course of the expedition, the boat became worn and needed to be repaired many, many times. And if you replaced every part of it, is it still the same ship when it comes home? Exactly, which is why I asked. The words trail off and they purse their lips.
It's nothing.
Sorry, my cat's like looking at something. It's just been on my mind lately, that's all. Damien? Do you possibly feel like the ship in the story? You are still you, but not exactly in the same as yesterday. I suppose. Grimmy, what are you knocking over? Philosophy. Dots. Maybe a little bit.
You see?
I've lived many centuries, you know?
Well...
And the human body isn't meant to last that long, so I've had to replace my parts many times. Likely more times than the boat ever was. So I'm not sure if this me that exists today is really me? Dots. I'm sorry, Saphira. I'm not making any sense, am I? Hehehe. I knew it was foolish. I'm sorry, No, it's not that at all. I slap both hands against my head and look at Damien. Considerate, sweet, gentle Damien. They make my heart want to lurch out to hold them forever, my witchy embrace.
Damien!
That's a weird sentence. It's just, you're not an object, Damien. You're a person. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Just like me.
Right.
I mean, I'd still be Saphira even if I changed my outfit, cut my hair, or lost my arms and legs, right? The difference between the present self and past self is memories, experience, and knowledge. Yeah, that is pretty true. We do change over time based on our memories and experience. And even physically sometimes. But I still just consider that, you know, even if we do like shed all our skin, because we are shedding our skin cells all the time. And even as we like, you know, grow and stuff, we're still us down to the core, I guess. To an extent. I mean, obviously memory has a lot to do with it. Because, you know, people with brain surgery, they kind of, they can sometimes change very drastically. So, but, you know, that's very philosophical. That's a pretty drastic leap, but, yes, of course.
Yeah.
That means you're still you too.
Well.
No matter how many fingers and toes you have, or lungs or whatever else there is.
Yes.
For as long as you exist, you're still you. And the Damien I know is the best housemate in the whole wide world. You're exaggerating.
No.
Not even one little bit. I know a lot of people, but I could not even imagine my life without you in it. You are you, but you is ever changing. Yes, but you're still you. You may change, but you're still you, you know? Their face flushes with a pink that even outdoes the shade of their... Is that half? Their half, and I blush a little in response, scratching the back of my neck sheepishly. Damien, you have the kindest heart out of everyone I know. The pink of their face fades as quickly as it came.
That's right.
I see. Thank you. Dots. Huh? They look so bright for a moment there, but it's like everything just collapsed on itself without any warning whatsoever. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, but I'm just like having to say, like, you know, you're still you at your very core. Even if you change physically, or even with your experiences and stuff, you're still you, like, soul-wise and all that. My chest tightens. What'd I say?
It's nothing.
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking. I need to finish these repairs within the next hour, since the spell might wear off.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for taking up your time. Please, don't mind me. If you say so, I suppose. Damien goes back to work without saying another word, and I know I messed up somehow, but I don't know how, and it's eating me alive. I desperately want to press my Frankenfriend for some answers. Then again, my matchmaker senses tell me they just want to be alone right now. Maybe I should give them a minute.
Damien.
Sorry, Damien, for everything. Sad face. Interesting. Okay, well, it's the witching hour. And I feel like I should probably stock up on a crap ton of potions. Yeah, I think I should probably do that. But I can go ahead and try learning this engineer perfection. Choose one body part to strengthen like you are handpicked for perfection.
Come on.
Come on, you dumb bottle. Open! Cessus stopper! Dots. Hocus Corcus? Abracaplugbye? Sephira, what on earth are you doing?
Damien.
Oh, Damien! Great timing.
Well.
It's this potion bottle. It won't open at all, and I've tried everything. Here, let me try. Sometimes you just have to tap the bottom to release the pressure, and then... Okay, maybe this one is above the level of my current strength.
Yes.
Right? You'd have to be a werewolf to open this sucker up. Dude, that happened once with like this one like apple juice container that I had. And like I swear to God I couldn't get the cap open. I even asked like another friend, like a coworker, and they're like, nah, like this guy like works out and everything. He couldn't even open it up. And like, it's just this like tiny little thing of like juice of apple juice. But then I asked my roommate when I took it back home, and I asked like, hey, can you open this? And yeah, he opened it. But I was just like, it took a lot of effort. So this is the mood. I hold out my hand to take back the bottle, but Damien hasn't given up yet. I look up and notice that their eyes are now closed. Damien, I don't think astral projection is going to...
Huh?
Whoa! Damien suddenly hulks out. Or at least one of their arms does. I can see the muscle bulge from under their suit jacket as they grunt and take off the stopper with one good twist.
All right.
Oh, frightening. Got it. Here you are.
Thank you.
Thanks, but forget about that. Let's talk about your workout routine.
What?
But my what?
Like,
Your superhuman grind.
wow.
How did you do that? I didn't even see you cast a spell. I poked their buff arm, causing Damien to laugh softly.
no.
It's just my maker's work. You know how it is. You put a lot of dedicated effort into crafting me. Over the years, I came to understand a bit more about the type of magical engineering that went into it while patching myself up all the time.
Oh!
And that gave you anchor arms?
That's right.
In a way. I learned how to strengthen parts of my body by focusing and using the spell, Engineered Perfection.
Rest in peace.
Want me to show you? In case you have any more bottles?
Yes!
Do you even have to ask?
All right.
Alright.
Watch,
Oh, watch closely, please, Saphira. I'll try and teach you how to cast Engineered Perfection. New spell acquired. Damien shows me some sort of magical meditation technique. My eyes were shut for most of it, and the longer I focused on my arm, the heavier it felt. Once I'm spell ready, I pump my arm into the air and holler, adding in a fun spin on my toes for theatrical measure.
Engineered perfection.
Engineered Perfection. You can open your eyes now. Looking up at my arm, I notice it is now flexing with great, newfound muscle tone.
Yes!
Hell yes!
Right!
Now I'm not only the best matchmaker in school, but the strongest one too. I don't think there are any other matchmakers.
Naturally.
Exactly. No competition. They see my one wonderfully buff arm and fall to their knees, unable to do anything. But you know, I want to make sure these puppies aren't just for show. So arm wrestle me, Damien.
Okay.
Okay then. But don't think I'll give you an easy win.
Right!
Same here. We put our giant hulking arms together and hold hands in the least romantic way possible. But it's still pretty nice. I feel them squeeze.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1,
go!
go! Saphira's meteor fist! Hey, don't cheat! I try to get the upper hand by taking quicker initiative, but Damien catches up quickly. It's almost like they have been using the spell all their life or something. Wow, gee. For a long moment, we're in a stalemate over the counter, equal in strength in every way. Huh! Ugh! Focusing on my strength, I finally get them on the ropes. Huh? Don't look so confident when you're losing. I'll show you my real power. As I get ready to go for a final push, my dumb magic starts fizzling. Oh no! Just when I thought I'd slam over right to the other side, Damien gently sets my lip hand on the table. I feel their shoulders shaking as they attempt to poorly suppress their laughter.
Yes.
Yeah, real power. Quite literally. Hey, you clearly have more experience. Don't laugh. It's just, you're so dramatic and... They work a little harder to cover their mouth while laughing. Cute, but still.
Duh.
Humph.
Okay.
Haha, okay, I'm sorry.
You're right.
You're absolutely right. I am more experienced.
But
But you will be too, the more you use it. We're both still learning, in the end.
Well...
I guess you're right. The little light bulb in my head goes off and I let out a big grin.
Right!
Best 2 out of 3?
sure.
And the victor receives lunch and dinner?
Yeah!
Yeah, you're on. The match continues for the rest of the afternoon. By the end of it, I have to figure out where to get the money to buy Damien every meal for the rest of the week. Rats. That's cute. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a crap ton of potions. Oh, Zero's gone. No. Oh, I guess it's because like early in the day, I guess. Let's go ahead and have Lawrence triple out my third potions. But let me just double check what I need really quick. So I think I have enough yellows to get me through. But I need like 3 purples, 5 purples, 4, 5 blues, and so I need like 5 of all the other ones. Okay. Yeah, Zero only appears at the night hours. Ah, okay. That makes sense. So I need 5 of like literally everything else. So in that case, I'll have you help me create 2 of this and a red one. Okay. Start witching hour to early dawn. And then I still need some more potions of everything. I think I'm gonna... go ahead and make a learning for this, so... I basically have 3 spells and everything, though. Do I learn how to crawl, hover, wail? Wail could be good. Let's go ahead and learn wail. Yeah. And then the next day I'm gonna just like spend all my coins and shit. Zero, I've been thinking.
Well done.
Splendid. Will it become something you intend to do on a regular basis? God damn it. That's so brutal. You've been around on Halloween Town for ages, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes, you could say that.
Well,
Remember when we first met that night a century ago? It was a snotty little... Oh, I was a snotty little kid.
Why?
Why the past tense, Afera? Wait, so I'm over a century old? How does time work? And when I suddenly saw you glaring and hovering right in front of me, I burst into tears. I wasn't glaring, and I clearly remembered I apologized. Repeatedly.
right.
You did. I stopped crying because it looked like I was scaring you even more than you were scaring me.
I admit it.
Not the most glorious highlight of my career as a poltergeist, I will admit. A snicker escapes my lips.
Well,
Pretty glorious to look back on now, though. Anyway, you probably know all kinds of things about Halloween Town. Probably. Such as the generations of students who attended Dwemermere High.
Yes.
A school of long and distinguished history.
and
And the graduation exams they had to take every Halloween?
I see.
Yes. I see what you're after now.
Can you teach me?
Teach me, Zero. Teach me a spell that'll help me pass all the Halloween exams.
Unfortunately,
No such spell exists.
that's how
Estella does a great job at changing the nature and layout of the exams year by year, and the obstacles she sets are unpredictable, even to me.
No way.
Alas, alack! Oh, woe is me!
But,
However, one test I noticed she is particularly fond of is to devise a monster that would try to obstruct the student. Oh, how scary! What is the monster's weakness? Zero mentioned way easier about it took her 180 years to figure out that he was a poltergeist. Yeah, no, I did, but I was kind of just like, 180 years? Huh? I guess that's the perks of being magical, I suppose. It's difficult to say. On some years, the monster she used was weak to fire. On others, weak to ice. Oh, I see. Give me all the combat abilities. Sorry about the typo. No, there's no typo. No, because I noticed that, but I was kind of like, okay. Interesting. It's 3:45 a.m. for me. I know, it's getting really late for you. Thank you for hanging around, by the way, though. I appreciate it. Some could only be overcome by magic. Others had to be stopped with physical objects. How depressingly unpredictable. In a great show of exasperation, I throw my hands up in the air and knock back my head. There's no shortcut to passing, huh?
actually,
But come to think of it, none of them are invulnerable to noise. I perk back up. Noise?
yes.
I can teach you Wail, a spell that lets you emit a screech so loud it deafens and stuns anything within hearing range. It also temporarily blocks your ears, so you won't become a part of the affected party. Hellhounds, imps, harpies, even dragons. Hit any of them with a wail at full blast, and they'd all need a minute or 10 to regain their senses.
Maybe.
It could buy you the breathing room you need to get away.
Right.
That sounds useful. Wait, did you say dragons?
Don't worry.
Oh, don't worry about that. The school made her stop using them on students after too many concerned parents
Pay
complained.
attention.
Anyway, prepare yourself, Sephira. I'm going to teach you how to cast Wail. New spell acquired. Ready?
Wait.
1 second. Your neighbors
Yes.
have been warned and are out walking their hellhounds. Damien
Yeah.
has taken off their ears. Okay, good. Zero stops his ears with his fingers and scrunches his face.
All right.
Now. Eek! Judging by the expression of excruciating pain on Zero's face, Whale is even more powerful than I ever imagined.
Stop.
Enough, stop! I was just starting to have fun.
Stop it.
Any louder and you'll cause nearby windows and mirrors to shatter.
Think
Not to mention all
about
those
it.
vials of potions you have stocked up. Wouldn't want to repurchase all of those for the exams now, would you?
No.
Oh, no. Was that really that loud?
Yes.
Every time you say whale, I think of whales. No, not those whales. that I'm pretty sure that leads to a funny imagery, though. You were. Be sure to use whale carefully and sparingly. Like me just casting a whale instead of being like a banshee scream. Pretty sure that will still be effective against enemies, just the same. Zero folds his arms, looking quite pleased with himself.
Huh.
I'd love to see the look on Estella's face when she finds out her precious monsters can all be beaten by someone screaming very, very loudly. You know, Zero, I'm surprised you're on first name basis with Miss Magwitch. She's so forbidding and severe to everyone.
Because.
Well, that's because you haven't known her since her first day she arrived at Halloween Town, lost and penniless and running away from a broken heart. Miss Magwitch? Broken heart? How? Who? Why? When?
Don't.
I'm not going to gossip with you about your superiors. Practice the spell a couple more times when nobody's nearby, obviously.
And then.
And when the day of reckoning comes, wail and watch Miss Magwitch's monsters flee in terror. Yeah! Awesome, I'm gonna abuse the shit out of that. On some days, we don't have a single customer, but on others, well, this happens. Bombarded by questions from all sides, I tried ringing up a customer who kept nagging me because he was in a hurry. When I finally told him the total, he suddenly asked me to get a potion from a shelf on the other side of the shop. I decided to use telekinesis and have the potion float its way to me instead. At the same time, I put his purchase into a bag, and somehow even managed to recalculate the new total by the time the vial found its way to the register. To my amazement, it was really easy to deal with 4 customers at once using this trick. Mr. West was so impressed by my skills that he increased my pay for the day, easy as a piece of pumpkin pie. Woo! Dots.
Well,
Well?
Huh?
What?
what's the matter?
You've been sneaking glances at me for the better part of the last 2 hours. When are you going to tell me what's the matter? I fiddled my thumbs and glanced upwards at his fixated stare. I don't know. Oh, please. Don't spare me. I can take it.
Tell me.
Am I wearing my shirt on the wrong way? Is my face disfigured by an outbreak of ghostly acne? What was that? I think that sounds frightening. Has a poltergeist pigeon splattered poltergeist dropping atop my head?
Really?
Are there really poltergeist pigeons that can do that?
No.
No, which is what makes your behavior all the more puzzling. We poltergeists do not change our appearance, ever. Not in our dress, not in our acne, not even in the ghostly droppings of poltergeist pigeons on our heads. But you have changed. I can't put my finger on it, but...
For the last time.
Saphira, poltergeists never outwardly change.
Right.
And that's it.
What?
What's it?
I'm sure.
You've inwardly changed. I'm sure of it. Dots. I've thought this since I last. No, I've thought this for some time now. Maybe longer than I know I knew. I thought you feel different from how you used to be.
Remember.
You can't feel me, remember?
No.
No, I can. And I figured out exactly how you're different.
Astonish me.
Astonish me.
Right.
You're fading. What? His eyebrows rise, then subsequently fall, and the bright red shine in his eyes that always radiates so profusely dims. I'm fading.
Yes.
Yes, it's so gradual day by day that I never noticed it happening right in front of my very eyes. But Zero, you're not as sharply defined as you were when we first met. Or even a year ago.
Zero.
Wait, that sounds like a bad thing. Zero, what's going on? Talk to me.
Remember.
Oh no. Do you know how poltergeists come into existence?
Of course.
Of course. Let's see. A human dies somewhere, right? Then,
You know.
Oh no. Poltergeists come into existence when a person dies with an unresolved matter near and dear to their hearts.
That means.
We cannot bear to leave this world having left undone that which we ought to have done. Oh. I'm trying to rack my brain around what he just told me, and my overworked brain from all this potion cramming begins to fry. Zero watches my struggle and sighs before signaling to me to pay attention as he continues his explanation.
In the past,
I've met malevolent poltergeists who were murdered and take to haunting the house of their death and tormenting those who try to live there. And I've met benevolent poltergeists who left a debt unpaid and in repentance try to help the living. But what we all have in common is, when the unresolved matter is resolved, we moved on. Move on?
yes.
Poltergeists aren't natural, and in nature's grand scheme of life and death, there is no place for
That
us.
means
We are tied to this world by the unresolved matter our hearts cling to. When that disappears, so must we. Zero, if you don't mind me asking, what does your heart cling to?
I've forgotten.
I've forgotten.
Huh?
Huh?
That's right.
Some poltergeists resolve their problem dramatically, like hunting down the murderer or helping the friend. Like hunting down the murderer or helping the child of a friend they had once let down. But for most of us, the resolution comes in due time, as time heals all wounds. Essentially, we end up forgetting that which bounds us here. I'm surprised this kept me around for so long. I suppose I must be forgetting everything, at last. Zero? A wave of emotion rushes to my face, and it's taking every ounce of control to not fling myself at him, my childhood friend, upon learning the truth.
Oh, now.
You're not about to cry, are you?
No.
No, of course not. I'm the one and only Saphira Nightshade. Wait, hold on. I think I just missed some extra. Oh, yes, da-di-da. Okay. That's good. I've always hated to see you cry, Saphira. Oh, no, then it's like, then don't leave, or... But you're saying you'll disappear. I'm going to the second option. Let's go depressing, let's go. But you're saying that you'll disappear.
No way.
I don't want that.
Like...
Because you're a ghost, I've thought you'd always be here with me. With all of us.
You know.
Nothing lasts forever. Not even poltergeists. All things must come to an end. Is there anything I can do to stop you from disappearing? Anything at all?
No.
I don't think so. Unless you can make me remember the reason why I had become a poltergeist in the first place. That also seems like not a good idea. But that's impossible, realistically speaking. No one knows my birth name, or... No one now knows my birth name, or who I was, or when I died. Nothing remains of all that, except maybe a faint ache in my chest, and even that is fading. As Zero speaks of a faint ache in his chest, I can feel a strong one brewing within mine. Zero. Do you want to move on? If you do, I'm glad for you that you're forgetting. But if not...
Well...
Do you want to remain here, together with me, just for a while longer? Zero is quiet for a long time. Then without a word, he leans into me and kisses the top of my head. I can't feel his touch. There's only a chilling sensation that causes my skin to tingle and make tears form in my eyes. I blink to force them down. There were no words spoken for the rest of our evening, held in each other's company, but I never felt or heard. No, that's depressing. No. Okay. I feel like I just need to stock up on a crap ton of potions. So while Zero is here, I'm gonna have him help me just create a bunch of potions. So what do I need again? So I have 5 red, which is good. 2, 4, 6. I need a lot more blues. And some purple. 2 of these and a purple. You. Help. Okay. Start. Okay. And then I probably need even more than that, but it's fine because we still got our coins, which I'm actually going to abuse now. Let's go ahead and just like buy like one of everything. Let's see. Get some more These. Okay. How many coins do we got left? 20 coins? I feel like I don't need a whole lot of yellow, but I could be wrong on that. But I could also always just get like one more of everything. Or I could learn another spell in the meantime. Let's see. Detect anything living with blood nearby. Also works on recent bloodshed. Or can hover or can intimidate. I feel like intimidating would be good. Yeah, let's get intimidate. Or do I just want to hover? But I already have fly, which is like kind of gliding. And I have telekinesis kinda. Sus. Okay, I'm just gonna intimidate. More story. Why not? I scribbled the final concoction on the paper in front of me, and I've finally done. Whew, they assign way too much homework around exam season. I'm going to. Knock knock. Huh? Someone at the door? Quickly, I glide down the staircase to the knocking coming from outside the front door. Then the stranger speaks up without warning as I walk toward the entrance. Trick or treat. Trick or treat? Excuse me? You heard me. Trick or treat. I never thought I'd say this about a trick-or-treater, but this guy sounds like he means business. I'm not really sure I want to open it now.
Well,
Sorry, but I think you're too early. Halloween isn't for another few days, literally tomorrow. Doesn't matter. You have nothing to offer. Then pay with your reputation. My reputation? Dots.
I'm sorry.
Pardon me, Saphira. I'll see to our guest.
Damien!
Damien, when did you get here? I don't mind if people make fun of me. I'm kind of the class clown and enjoy a good banter anyways. But Damien usually keeps to themselves. What if people try to bully them to get to me? No way. I absolutely won't let that happen.
No way.
Wait, Damien, no. We don't know who's out there. I try to reach for their sleeve, but they pull away quicker than I expect, and don't wait up before opening the door.
Damien!
Damien! I try to peer out to see who's at the door. Oddly enough, I can barely see past them. Someone is moving about in front of them, but whoever it is seems to be shrinking by comparison. Wait, did Damien just grow taller? Oh, I was joking! Ha ha ha! Dots. Oh hell, look at the time! I forgot my class will start soon. See you, but maybe not. Before I even figure out who it is, the person has already dashed away, leaving not even an after image where they once stood. Damien turns to me with a smile.
You see,
Now, the good thing about being a 7-foot-tall monster, Saphira, is that it's very easy to win disputes without having to say anything.
Wow!
I wonder how long it'd take me to grow that tall. Maybe I need to drink more bat milk.
it's
Oh,
okay.
bat milk. I think you're just fine as you are.
What?
But if you're curious, I know an illusion spell that will make you appear that way. They, call it intimidation.
Well,
It's a little cartoonish, but...
Yes!
Show me. Please, please, please.
all right.
Alright, watch closely please. I'll try and teach you how to cast Intimidation. New spell acquired. With my newest potion finished and at the ready, I don't waste any time in casting the spell.
Intimidation!
Intimidation. I don't feel any different, but Damien's blue eyes widen a little. They remind me of beautiful stained glass. How do I look? Horrifying? Spooktacular?
Maybe.
Perhaps you should see for yourself. They steer me towards one of the mirrors in our hallway, and although Damien tries to fight it, I see their shoulders shaking with laughter. I stare into the mirror and freeze. I look like one of those plush toys, the ones with the huge body and a tiny head.
Well,
I did say it's a little cartoonish.
How?
How come it looks scary when you do it then? Dots. Practice, Saphira. A lot of practice. Are you okay, Damien?
it's nothing.
I'm fine. The reason I had to learn that spell was because, well, when I was younger, the villagers were grouped together and chased me with pitchforks and torches.
My maker.
My maker taught me to make a larger form to scare them away, so no one would get hurt. I put both hands on my hips and puff out my oversized chest in the mirror.
Alright!
Oh no, who's hitting me? You know, actually this body of mine is great because if my arms are this huge, I can give super big hugs. Ugh. Before Damien has the chance to resist, not that I think they would, I throw my arms around them and pull them into a tight embrace. As long as I'm here, no one will ever pick on you again. Got it? Slowly, they pull their arms up around me and clench my back firmly between their stitched fingers.
Thank you.
Thank you, Saphira. Aw, cute. The Halloween exams are soon. Very soon. I think I've learned quite a bit, but just to be sure, I decided to go bug Damien into cramming with me like I usually do. Wow, Saphira, you're such a flirt. No! It's the pro tag. They're the flirt. I'm not a flirt. However, the moment I get through the door, it's like I've walked straight into a horror movie. Fingers splayed across the table. An arm hanging off the chair. Oh, what an absolute mess. Damien's normally so tidy. It's not like them to leave their parts out and about like this and run. Somebody could get seriously hurt. Wait, where did they go?
Hello?
Damien? Are you here? Saphira?
Huh?
Damien, where are you? I don't see... Whoa! In an instant, I hit the ground. Why is this leg here? It's almost like it only exists for me to trip over when I have got to find my friend. Hold on. I recognize this leg. And now that I'm down here, I see a head under the table?
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Damien!
Damien!
Why?
You're in pieces. What happened?
No.
Actually, wait.
I must.
First and foremost, I'm a super skilled witch now, so let me help you out for once. I think Damien said something else, but I'm in such a frenzy trying to gather up their fallen limbs that I didn't quite catch what they said. No organs laying around. I guess it could be worse. Like a snake, Damien has managed to wriggle out from under the table by the time I'm done with my scavenger hunt.
All right.
Okay, limbs check. Needles check. Misplaced confidence check.
I'll work hard.
We're ready to begin the surgery, doctor.
Stitch.
Stitch! I set Damien's appendages where I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be and recite the incantation, with proper pitch this time. Take these parts now, cut asunder, and patch them into a thing of wonder.
I'm sorry.
Did Damien just unbuild like a Lego person? Yeah, it seems like it. Or like a Jenga tower. I'm so sorry, Saphira. This must be absolutely mortifying.
No.
Don't you sorry me. You've been really careful about keeping up on your repairs. Which makes it even weirder that something like this happened in the first place. My thoughts travel back to our previous conversations and the small details they have revealed about their past. Damien said people used to bully them.
Wait.
Saphira, I know what this looks like. Did someone break in and hurt my sweet Damien?
That's not it.
I know that face. It's not what you think.
Damien.
Damien? I won't let this go, or what happened? What happened? What do you mean? What happened?
It was my fault.
I was doing all those repairs because I knew I was starting to. It's not anyone's fault but mine. Oh no, are you dying too? Oh my god. Huh? What are you talking about? My magic. It's weakening, Saphira. Your magic is weakening? Sorry, my cats are making noise. I tilt my head so far to the side that my neck pops. Oh. Remember when I told you that I had to replace my parts a lot? There's only one thing I've kept ever since I was made.
Well.
Is that the machine?
Yes.
Yes.
Well.
The machine. My heart. Is what stores the magic that makes up, well, me.
My maker.
My maker could never create for me a living heart.
Although.
But thanks to the machine keeping me together, I was allowed to exist for as long as I have. But it started to sputter lately. And no matter how tightly I stitch everything, if my heart stops for just a second, This happens? Damien nods, the guilt clear on their face.
I can't.
Mr. West said it may happen sooner rather than later, and offered me a replacement heart for free. But I can't.
Huh?
Can't?
Why?
What do you mean you can't? Damien, at this rate you'll...
But
I know!
I'm scared.
I know, but I'm scared. Saphira, my heart. That's everything I ever was. Everything I ever will be. We need Bob the Builder over here ASAP to repair Damien. Oh yeah, Bob the Builder can fix everything.
My maker.
My maker. I was his only creation that lived. Damien tears up, The needles seem to be almost undone. Oh, to be almost done, so I pull them into a hug, the tightest one I can muster. They apologize, as they always do, and bury their head against my shoulder.
I can't.
It's the last thing that's still me, Saphira. If I lose it, you'll still be Damien.
Huh?
Question marks?
Damien.
Damien, you need to take that replacement. I know you're scared, but you disappearing is even more terrifying. I cannot bear to lose you.
But
What if you still lose me?
what if?
What if I don't remember you?
I will.
No. Then I'll do the remembering for you. Oh dear.
Like,
Oh, it's one of these plot lines. I'll show you everything all over again. Every last drop, because you'll still be in the world to see it with me.
please.
Please, promise me. If I pass my exams, we'll go together to replace your heart.
Okay.
Okay. As long as you're there. I promise. You going for that Damien route? You going for that Damien route, aren't you? Oh, dude. I don't know which route I want to do. They're all good.
Right.
I can't choose. Great. I wiped the corner of my eyes where tears had begun to bubble with the back of my wrist and give a weary smile. Because I think I just stitched our shirt collars together. Leaning up against someone when there's a needle at work isn't a great idea after all. Damien laughs, and any trepidation I was having disappears. I glance over at my spell books, stacked atop a table. With so much at stake now, I really have to give it my all. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. Okay, I'ma just buy like two more red potions. So one red potion. We're gonna do another red potion. I have 10 coins left, right? And then I'm definitely just gonna do like some potion crafting. But I want to use my last 2 coins too. So I'm gonna grab another yellow. And I'm gonna grab another blue. Or no. Another pink, I suppose. I'm back to being broke. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just make some potions. And we're gonna have Carmilla helping me out. And we're just gonna get one of everything. My phone's gonna die soon. Oh no. Okay, so let's try getting this stuff done ASAP. Oh, they gave me way more yellow potions than I needed. Never had I ever met a sphinx before now. I quickly realized they were very stingy when it comes to paying full price for things, and especially enjoyed confusing people with a lot of riddles over the transaction. After casting Philosophize on a few dead skulls, I was able to successfully solve every riddle the Sphinx threw at me, but only thanks to their help. In the end, I finally got her to pay full price. Mr. West was so proud of me he let me have the difference the Sphinx had asked for as a bonus. Oh god, it's still the last day. Okay. So I'm gonna grab some more potions. Let's get another pink. And then let's grab another red potion. Let's grab a blue potion too. Okay. I can either probably create more potions or I think maybe creating more potions might just be the safer idea because I think. Wow, I almost got all of Damien's. Wow. Is there a bonus to doing that? Hopefully I wasn't supposed to learn all the spells. Well, I guess we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and We're just gonna go safe and just make some potions. Hey, you help me out. I'm just gonna go grab a pink and a red. And another blue. Alright, let's just do this. Are we ready, guys? Let's go and fail. Finally, the hour of truth is here. I look around the town square, which is filled to the brim with my monstrous classmates and upperclassmen. There are a few familiar faces lingering at the edge, cramming last minute. I got a riddle for you. If a red house is made of red bricks, a yellow house made of yellow bricks, and a blue house made of blue bricks, then what is the green house made of? Oh, you get emotional storing for learning enough spells? Well, fuck me. Guess I gotta do that off stream. Well then wouldn't the greenhouse be made of green bricks? I feel like it's a trick question. A few others are nervously asking their crushes to the festivities after the exams. Always a good sight to see. Oh, I'm gonna be single after this, aren't I? But at the very center of the square is Miss Magwitch, stern-faced and serious as ever. You got Damien's and Zero's story, I think. Oh, okay. Okay. So because I got 4 out of their 5 spells, that's why they suddenly got kind of like a lot more emotional. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm missing out on Carmilla's F. A greenhouse is made of glass, you silly goose. I get it. It's a good one, Strimmer. I love it. Waiting for the witching hour to finally arrive. Once it does, she'll teleport us to the dungeons where we'll face our trials. Close by is Mr. West, who's trying to sell potions to anybody who doesn't look prepared enough. Alright, I've got a few minutes left before the exams begin. Maybe you can do something that will help me pass the exam days here. Yeah, I'm fucked. I can either sweet talk Miss Magwitch, leash some potions for Mr. West, or help a classmate find love. You know what? I'm confident. I don't need to sweet talk nobody. I don't need extra potions. Let's do our job. Help a classmate find love. Well, there isn't a whole lot I can do last minute, so might as well help out a lonely soul or two. Looking around, I find my target almost immediately. A nervous-looking zombie pining for a beautiful mermaid. I head over and try to help. But because of the gloomy pre-exam atmosphere, the confession didn't go too well. Rats. It's time. Finally, Miss Magwitch's voice rings out and everyone goes quiet. Remember, your primary goal will be finding the exit. If you run out of potions, I will teleport you back here and it will count as a failure. Now line up. Alright, let's get started. I'm fucked. And afterwards. I will hang out with Damien. I will hang out with Zero. Lonely Souls of Halloween Town. Here we go. Fuck me. Okay, Oh, they're both good though. I want to pick Zero. I'm gonna pick Zero. I want to see. I want to know what his regret is. I'm sorry, Damien. Afterwards, I'll go boast to Zero. He was always nagging me about exams after all. Unless I fail. Erg. Why is it dark in here? Glow. 1 blue potion. Shining my way through the nightshade way. Let's go. Dots. Finally, here's some light. Let's see. That door looks tightly shut. And the lever next to it looks broken. Nani? Just click it? Nope. No way I can push this door. Unless I do insubstantiate. Is there anything else I can do? I don't think so. Oh, I can click the lever. Okay. Lever is broken. If I pull this, I'll get hurt. Damn these sharp edges. Or we can do telekinesis or stitch. Or just pull it anyway. Let's go ahead and use telekinesis. I think this should be fine. I know, I can pull it with telekinesis. No need to touch it.
Telekinesis. All right.
Here we go. Easy as a piece of pumpkin pie. Dots.
Wow.
Whoa, this room is much bigger. Let's see. There seems to be a deep pit over there. I'm not sure I can jump over it. And over there is a door, but these big rocks block the way. I want to see what's over the pit anyway.
Duh.
This pit is really deep. If I fall, I'll for sure end up as minced meat. Fly, which is 2 pinks and 1 blue. Do something else? What do you do?
Wow.
Wow, this is such a dried up skeleton. What does talking to a skeleton do for me here? What about the rocks? Mm-hmm. Okay, I can't do anything with the rocks. Got it.
Wow.
Okay, I want to talk to the skeleton. Or rather, let's scent track. What does scent tracking the skeleton do? I feel like that's a waste. You know what? We're gonna hop over this pit. Let's do it. Okay, let's fly. Let's do it. Sink or die. Let's go. Fly. As soon as the spell is cast, I float over the pit with ease.
Right.
Alright, next one. I should be halfway through. Well, that isn't too bad. Eek, a zombie? What did he eat to grow so big? Why is he glaring at me as if I owe him some money? Don't tell me he's also an obstacle I have to pass? Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. I can life leech, I can intimidate, fireball, engineer perfection. Well, I can just wail at him. I'm gonna take Zero's advice and wail at it. Zombies have ears, right? Let's do it. Without any words, the zombie quickly advances on me. Eek, let's talk about this? I barely dodge in the nick of time and roll out of his way. Just moments before he attempts to attack. Oh wait, just moments. He attempts to attack me again. Quickly, I pull out a flaccid potion and gulp down its content.
Whale.
Whale! I let out a loud shriek and the zombie freezes in mid-motion, raising his claws to cover his ears. Just as my lungs almost run out of air, his legs finally give out and the zombie falls unconscious. Bless.
Yes.
Well, that was close, but Nightshade wins! Oh, what the hell? There's a frog here? Oh? What is this thing? Okay, well... Oh, it's such a cute frog. What is it doing here? Oh? Oh, I can do something with the frog. Okay, hold on. I want to see what this thing is. Oh, there's a bat. Oh, the bat. And then what's this? It seems like a dead end, but I have a feeling there should be a door here. Ah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna talk to the frog, because the frog is cute. And I got a lot of red potions to burn anyway. Wait, perhaps it can help me.
Gentle giant.
Gentle giant. Croak. Hello there, little frog. Do you think you can help me get out of here? Croak. With enthusiasm, the frog jumps onto me. I stretch out a hand to catch it. Hopping around gestures me to get close to the walls. Is there anything I can do? Croak. Huh? Tap against the brick? I do as it says. Ooh. As soon as my finger touches the brick, a glowing rune appears. Whoa, magic runes. Croak.
Oh.
Tap them in the right order? Alright, show me how. After a few minutes of guidance, I finally managed to light up over 60 runes. Wow. Yeah, that's intense. Croak.
Right.
The wall disappeared. Nice. I pet the frog and thank it for the amazing work before releasing it. Now let's move on. Lots of dots. Oh, is that the Reaper? How on earth did Miss Magwitch get him here? Behind him seems to be the exit, though. Well, try to sneak past him. That's my only option. Slowly, trying my best to not make any noise, I sneak behind the columns and out of his sight. However, just as I almost reach the door, a voice as cold as snow falls upon my ears. Halt! Ooh, it growls. Eek! That wasn't bad, mortal. But to move to the other world, you have to pay for your passage. Huh? Aren't you the Reaper? I am. Then why do you sound like the ferryman? Dots. Besides, I'm not dead, and I don't want to go to the other world. Dots. No matter. To get out of this room, you need to pay me 20 potions, no matter which color. Huh? That's a ripoff. Do you want to pass your exams or not? Alright. Hesitantly, I hand over a big batch of my hard-earned potions. Luckily, he lets me pass after that without a hitch. Oh! Oh, I passed! Yay! Genius of Dwemermere High. Da-di-da. Saphira Nightshade, the clever, the brainy. Da-da-da.
Well done.
Well done, Saphira. Congratulations. Wasn't I absolutely marvelous? You were. Huh? No snide remarks? No sarcastic jabs?
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you, Saphira. Oh, I love the praises. The earlier part of the evening was given to a post-exam celebration in Dwemermere High. Not as good as my matchmaking parties, but pretty close. The Reaper Killer Potion Wallets. Oh my god, mood. And you did it! Yeah, I did it! Did I pass with flying colors, Agent Core? Now I'm back in my room, worn out and sleepy, but indescribably happy. Zero is hovering next to me with that sweet smile on his face I hadn't seen in what feels like forever.
I will.
I'm going to make you prouder yet.
How?
Oh?
Yes.
Psst, listen. I figured out a spell that will let me touch you at long last.
Don't be silly.
Don't be silly. No such spell exists.
Zero.
Yay! Which goes on to show, not even you know everything, Zero. Watch this. Desubstantiate. I went overboard with the potion. Oh no, so you had like way more potions than like even what I had? I used the potion Miss Magwitch has specially prepared just for me and cast the spell.
This!
Saphira, you're... Ta-da! Wait, what?
What?
Am I a ghost? My body feels light and airy, as if freed from shackles that have been dragging me down all my life. Oh, and had all 3 routes available. Dang, you really overkilled it. I feel like... Yeah, if I was just like smarter about what I was doing... Because I think I only needed 1 more spell to unlock Carmilla's route too. From her. F. My body feels light and airy, as if freed from the shackles that have been dragging me down all my life. Looking down at my person lying on the couch, I realized that my body was the shackles. Zero's the best assistant. Oh yeah, he really is. I wish I kind of like used him more for that specific time that he was around. Who is this cute and lovely little witch lounging on the sofa? Is that what I look like?
Why?
Oh, what did the spell do? Your spirit, it left your body?
Wait.
You've become all ghostly, like insubstantiate, but you feel so warm, so full of life. Wait a second. You get 6 potions instead of 5. Yeah.
Zero.
0. What did you just say?
How?
You feel warm to me. You feel warm to me. You feel warm to me.
Yes.
The spell works.
Why?
I don't believe it. I'm a poltergeist. I haven't got a sense of touch, and I forgot what warmth is. And yet, why do I feel warm now, when you're close to me? Oh! Just wait until I do this. I grab his hand. For a moment, fear... Hey, who's smacking me? For a moment, fear and doubt seizes me, and I wonder if my hand will pass through his, in spite of everything, like it always had before. But they don't. My fingers close around Zero's, and I feel, for the first time, the shape and contour of his hand. It's positively exhilarating. The initial icy cold touch of his skin quickly turns warm.
Oh.
Ah, this is what your hand feels like. I think you got a pretty nice hand, Zero. He glances away at my compliment, rubbing the back of his neck with his free hand. I'm glad you think so. I don't suppose you mind telling me exactly what's going on. See, Saphira, you are a little flirt. No, this is the main character.
Right.
All in good time. Now, let me try something else. Something else? Oh dear. I fling my arms around him and squeeze. I've caught you at last. Saphira, shocked, he stands still for a brief moment. Then gingerly and hesitantly, he brings his arms around me. Saphira, look at me. Pulling away slightly, Zero gently grabs the tip of my chin and lifts up my head. Oh no.
Zero.
Oh no, I don't want to read these.
Don't worry.
It's alright. I know. His burning ruby eyes reflect into my own and encompass my entire universe. Gradually, inch by inch, our faces draw nearer to each other. Oh no, I don't want to read this. His nose touches mine, and for just a split second, I feel the feathery touch of his lips against my own. Whoa! I fall right through him and smack down into my body and flop on the floor like a sack of bricks. Rip. F. The spell wore off with the most unfortunate of timing. That is unfortunate AF.
Ouch.
Oh dear, that looked like it hurt.
Ouch.
It did, and it does. Ow, ow, ow. Saphira Nightshade, the clumsy, the heavy. We looked at each other and burst into laughter. The sudden tears begin to well and fall down my face.
Don't.
Saphira, don't cry. You know I hate to see you cry.
No way.
I'm not crying. You are. That's only because I'm so happy.
Why?
So am I. Saphira, you're wonderful, but you mustn't cry. With a few sniffles and a crack in my voice, I start to speak.
Well.
The spell, desubstantiate. Miss Magwitch taught it to me, you know?
But.
If anyone would know the spell, it'd be Estella, of course. But why would she teach it to you? At the party earlier, she asked me why I seemed so glum even though I had aced the exams.
I wish.
I told her about you and how you're fading and how much I desperately wanted to hug you properly. Just once, before you move on. She said... Wait, did I... Oh, okay, so it was just dots, okay. I wiped my nose using the back of my wrist, and after a quick shake of my head, slapped both hands firmly against my cheeks to help keep my composure.
Like.
She said desubstantiate might help me,
Yes.
and it did. But the spell consumes too much magic, and I couldn't keep it up. Just
Please.
don't move on just yet, Zero. Let me try again tomorrow, please, and we can continue where we left off just now. Blushing nervously, I'm twiddling my fingers when I look up at Zero, gesturing at himself.
Don't worry.
I'm not going to move on tomorrow. Can't you see?
How?
See what? Oh, your form. It's all sharp and crisp again. But how?
Yes.
It surely is.
That's right.
When you cast that spell, and again when you hugged me, it made me remember everything. Who I was, how my life went, and the reason I became a poltergeist. What was the reason? The reason you became a poltergeist?
Became a poltergeist.
This has... Ooh! Ooh! A smile, so soft and endearing, wanders across his face and sets my heart aglow.
It doesn't matter now.
It doesn't matter now.
All that matters is that I'm here with you.
Oh, this part is... Blah, blah. I haven't seen such a flirty MC in such a long time. Oh my god, right?
I told you, didn't I?
Usually, like, all
A lot
MCs
of
in, like,
water
these...
has flown under those bridges.
Oh,
and
shit.
Some grudges are best forgotten.
He has audio lines. I don't know if you guys get to hear that. I told you, didn't I? A lot of water has flown under those bridges, and some grudges are best forgotten. But yeah, usually most, like, games with routes like these, the pro tag is freaking bland as paper.
Does that mean you won't leave?
And I'm just like, I
I won't.
Oh, shit.
For as long as you want me to be here with you, I will forever be by your side.
Oh my lordy, I love this. For as long as you, the one and only Saphira Nightshade, want me to be here with you, I will forever be by your side. Oh! I've unlocked his ending, a new reason to stay. Oh my god! I fucking love that. Oh. For some reason, most games MCs will either be dense AF or just bland. Yeah, no, big agree. I have like so much gripes with like, especially like Ultima games, main characters. Oh god, like I think the one in Amnesia is just bad. It was totally worth staying up until 4:30 a.m. I know. Oh my god, thank you so much for staying up as long as you did, Agent Core and Streamer and everyone else that's here. And also, by the way, Agent Core, thank you so much for the recommendation of this game. This game was hella cute. And like, I think I'm gonna get all the rest of the stuff like off stream and on my own, but like, no, this is hella good. These anime boys were 100% worth it. Oh my god, right? And I think Carmilla will be worth it too. Ah! Wait, so how do you get Werewolf Boy? You said he was like a premium pack? Oh, thank you for being here too, Bacon. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. I can't believe DLC. Okay, I'll have to look into this whole DLC stuff. Wait, just before we go, guys, did you know this game is entirely free on Steam right now? Or like maybe it's always been free? I don't know. At least like what we just played so far is like free, and I'm like, what? This is such a good game for being free. Had good writing and everything. I loved it. And the art is so cute. Oh my god. I loved it. Alright, well, I think that basically concludes. It's free, but the DLC isn't, of course. As all DLC is. I'm definitely gonna get the DLC though, because wait, it's free? How in the world, right? I would say check it out on Steam. The DLC isn't free, but wait, so am I allowed to play the DLC on stream? Like, is that something? Because I know some games are kind of like, oh no, we don't want the paid stuff on playthroughs because it'll lead to like IDK. Alright, I'll check the terms of that, because if the DLC is allowed to be played on streams and stuff, I'll go and do that as potentially like maybe next week's thing. If I'll have to look into it, but if not, otherwise I'll pick another VN to play for next week. But yeah, that basically concludes today's stream. We got through this once and it was good, and yeah. Hopefully it was entertaining. And thank you guys so much again for being here for seriously like what, almost 4 hours just listening to me talk. Yeah, have a good night everybody. Thank you again for being here, especially this late in the day. Sweet dreams. Or if it's in the morning, afternoon, I hope the rest of your day is good. Hope your weekend is good too, guys. And then keep it vibing. Yeah. Alright. Take care, everybody. Bye. Woo.